Hello, wonderful people on the internet. My name is Alan, and I am the Dungeon Master for Legends of Solari, Episode 18, Decisions. Well, yeah, we're down one person today. The wonderful actress that plays Cora sighs under the weather. But, just like always, thank you to everybody that has been tuning in and has tuned in for the first time. We can't do this without you. I'm going to throw it over to Thomas for some quick announcements.
Couple of announcements. The TwitchCon plague is rampaging through the studio, so we are down a couple people. Sai being on camera, Amy behind the scenes. Ravi's picking up the directorial duties for today. We are very, very close to 300 followers on Twitch, and
299.
If we can get one follower today, we'll be giving away one of these mugs during the break. So we will find out if that is happening, and there will be a code word to type in the chat when we get to that point. So please, give us a follow. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. And if you are subscribed to Twitch with Amazon Prime, remember that it cancels or resets every month. So if you want to continue giving us free money, that would be awesome of you. Go ahead and resubscribe. I think that's all the announcements. Oh, yeah. Well, no, that is not.
I was going to say.
I'm like, Ren Camo has provided us with some new inspiration tokens.
Ooh.
So these things are quite awesome. Have a little D20 and an inspiration on the back. So thank you for that. You are awesome. We will see if we will put these into use today. For every 500 bits that are donated.
And
the
new
group
subscriber, I think, for also, if I remember. I don't.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, we're still playing with things.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of inspiration here. Waterdeep has way too much.
How much do we have?
2.
We have two right now.
Oh, yeah,
do
we
not
blew
have
through them last time.
Yes. So if we do get a subscriber today, yeah, we'll give ourselves an inspiration. That's a rule that I just made up.
Right. So everyone at home, as usual, just sit back, relax, and grab a snack, and enjoy the impending chaos. And welcome back to Legends of Solari. So picking up where we last left off, with Gil Urmish safely transported to the Orcish Tribunal. At least you can assume that he was safely transported to the Orcish Tribunal. The party was able to finally escape the Senegian wastelands amidst absolute hellfire from the sky from the Law Scale. After being transported back to civilization, the party met with Salazar again, and you each received very precious information. So now you guys are on the road back to Southport. What do you guys want to do?
I could use... sorry. Sorry, my sombrero came off. I could use a new hat.
I believe you could, sir.
Something...
Yeah, I'm quite starting to miss
your hat.
Something...
your purple one.
Something worthy of adventure.
I agree. Dashing and yet functional. Shall we to Southport?
Got nowhere else to go.
What is our diminutive friend up to? Do we know?
She's with you, and she's just very focused on something, not really talking very much.
Okay.
Along for the ride.
Perhaps we can point to something that needs killing and it will be killed.
I
We
like
can
the
always
way-
count on her for that.
Yes.
Well, to Southport.
Maybe we check on your home.
Yes, we should actually.
I believe that long, arduous process deserves a checkup.
It does. I was thinking about that when we got back.
Perhaps we can have legal proceedings later.
That's a great idea.
Huzzah! Cannot wait.
I would be.
Bureaucracy waits for no one.
Yeah. I would represent you in court if you needed.
Sebastian,
are
you're not
you
going
a-
to fireball everyone.
Are you of the League of Persuasion?
I'm not certified or licensed anywhere.
Better call Saul.
I believe you have expressed many times that you are unfamiliar with these lands and their customs and laws. But you know what? Fate is a whimsical master. Perhaps we shall entertain this.
I could help as well.
I do believe you might be of better help.
Sebastian will probably just fireball everyone.
Need me
He's
to cut
someone
through the
that
red
has
tape?
little-
Yes. Sometimes you need to melt the
That's
red.
scary when you smile. And
You saw through the mask?
Ventilated. But very scary.
Well,
Yes.
Your eyes.
Why, hello
I see
there.
your eyes.
Okay, so the winner of that mug is Misfits Toys, our 300th follower. Awesome.
You
Wait,
mean,
All right,
are we doing the?
You know what?
Yeah,
We'll give them a mug. Go ahead and whisper Quest and Chaos, and we will give another one away at the break
Okay.
because that's how cool we are.
And we also got 5. And survive.
Yeah, and big shout out to Urban Mask for 500 bits.
Cheers,
Coming
Urban
brand
Mask.
new inspiration for you guys. Warren, you are awesome, and you guys can check him out on Tuesdays on Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Yeah. So, what do you guys want to do? You're on the road back to Southport.
I have a quick question. Does anyone feel like that bathwater might have been laced with something? Because we seem much cheerier than usual.
Well, we have finished a major adventure.
We need to go and kill orcs. That's a big win.
We did not.
We did not.
We did not get killed by orcs.
Just 2 weeks ago,
Under
I would have probably been killed by all of those orcs, but died fighting. Now, I could have probably killed all of them, but I didn't. So
I'm really grateful you didn't.
I would have snuck away regardless.
Well, I do so enjoy my blink.
It's crazy that all the time that has passed since the from the moment you guys met in Maysfield Wheaton, it's been about
Kofax.
just about a month. So all that has happened in your journey has been like about a month. Yeah, I've been trying to keep track of it. Yeah, it's been about a month.
Boy, it feels like it's been years that we've been traveling together.
Months?
yeah, it's like it's been like 18 weeks.
I feel like we began in the summer and it is now becoming the winter. Yes,
Well, change does happen quite quickly here in Solari.
it does. Might I ask about? I know we all have things to acquire or adventures to seek. Mine largely revolve around reclaiming my home and waiting to see if Salazar picks on me again. What about your own? I know we discussed them a little bit last time, but what is your next adventure on the horizon?
Going home to Eltham.
That is correct, and I do believe we did agree to help you with the. You were searching for something?
No, I was. I need to figure out what is exactly happened with my father and what he has to do with putting the boy king on the throne.
Yes. And I believe there was yours led to one or two others of ours kind of melded together, and they were like, it was almost like stepping stones. If we were to help you with yours, it would help us depose the boy king, and
I don't know if the boy king needs to be deposed. I just know my father had something to do with getting him on the throne.
Okay.
I'm not sure that the boy king is a bad king. He's just an experience.
So you would know this since you're from Eflem, but he is not popular by any means. King Neverus IV came to power when his older sister, Princess Ayur, fell ill while on the crown, and then they had to replace him with the next of kin, which was King Neverus IV.
Okay, and he's very unpopular.
Incredibly unpopular
Okay.
amongst the.
Well, yes, you would like to depose the king then.
Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. He just he's. Many don't like him, but he does have his supporters. He does have his supporters.
Then I was being honest. I don't know if he's a bad king. I just
Yes.
know that
Is he
That's-
cruel to your people?
He's impetuous and a child.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
A 13-year-old kid.
Well,
I mean,
impetuosity can fade with time and wisdom and
yes,
the right guidance.
but I don't know with everything that's been going on in Solari isn't necessarily good for a young king.
Well, perhaps if
Guidance would probably be the best thing, but really, I don't know yet what steps need to be taken, if something needs to be dealt with or not. I need more information. But if it could stop this war between the dwarves and the elves, I'm all for it. Because I know that the ruler prior, the queen, was not. She was open to having talks with the dwarves, and he's not. Apparently, that seems to be what's going on. So, we need to figure out why. And what is it for the elves?
If I recall correctly, so yours is to be determined. You are looking for a crypt.
Going back to the Badlands.
Badlands.
well, I mean, Salazar told me about
Right, Thomas? Or
yeah,
Sebastian?
a place.
Who? No, who's Thomas? I have no
I should
idea.
role
who
play
that
more.
Kind of
and then it won't
nickname is
come up.
Thomas.
is. I don't know how it came out of Sebastian. I'm not sure. Forget that ever happened. Well, anyway.
Oh, well, still better than have the nickname Grant.
Anyways, as you guys are on the way back to
Koufax, my friend. Koufax, my friend. What was your task? Your adventure. Your next.
I do like your phrasing of the word task.
Yes.
Because
that's
at a
good
sense, it
understanding.
kind of felt like Salazar was dangling things to be like, oh yes, here's some information you might want.
It could be for his own ends,
Could be.
but it does coincide with ours. Apparently. I don't know why you want to go and find these
Do you
crypts, though. What do I want?
Yeah, you said that Salazar said your father was still alive.
Apparently so, yes.
How would he know, and why would he have, is your father someone important?
Unfortunately, I don't know that much about my father. He left when I was very young. So and he didn't talk about much about what he was doing before he met my mother. So to be perfectly honest, I don't really know that much. Mother did not talk about him very much, and I didn't push it. So, I mean,
Is your father Elven?
no, he's human.
Okay.
Koufax. What?
Yes, what is your
Task.
synchronicity, Sebastian? Synchronicities.
I'm really convinced there's something laced in that water.
Why, Koufax? You smile. What?
See what I mean?
You can't
Do
see
you
it.
see what
you can't
I
see it though. He's
mean?
wearing his mask.
It's his eyes. It's the way his eyes. And snorting coming from his nose. That is something.
Sorry, I feel like being controlled by someone.
God, this has gone way too meta.
Lovely beach.
Quiet.
I'm just gonna laugh at Freak and everything. My task was to visit a doctor near my hometown,
Where is your hometown?
Eastboro.
Kind of wish we had a map. Maybe we should pick up a map.
I think we should.
I have cartographer's tools that take up quite a bit of weight in my bag.
I agree.
I need to stop over at a shop. Salazar did say that he would talk to a shopkeeper about a certain item when we get to Southport. It's a local instrument shop.
Well, shall we first to Southport?
Let's
we
go
will
to
check
Southport.
on my home situation, which I know in bureaucracy is about 2 feet farther than it was last time.
It's true. And also we could go get a map.
We can pick up that map.
And then we can see what's the best way of we can all deal with our tasks.
I bet we could arrange for some merchant in a back room somewhere to print off a map for us.
I suppose we could. I wonder if I could send a message. That merchant.
Sending. Actually, I could message.
Yes.
Hopefully they don't have spies that were to listen in on us.
So you guys are heading back to Southport right now? Okay, awesome. So the town is...
Whose eyes are many spies?
The town's a bustle, just like usual. A popular trading port in all of Solari. So actually, another quick shout out is Misfit Toys, subbed as a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much for your support. And just because I feel generous,
That's for that. Do you want to give 2 for the one that we had previously? So we have markers for all of them.
Oh, right, correct. Yeah.
Now that Ren Camo has provided with enough markers to actually go around.
Yeah.
Yay!
Nice.
It's group inspiration, but we each have one.
They are nice.
They're very
They
cool.
are really nice. I like them a lot. I like the old ones too.
This,
The old ones are very nice.
This new fad of laser cutting wood. Loving it.
I would like a laser.
Perhaps we can find one in Southport.
What's a laser? Anyways, the
A
city,
very lazy
give me back one of the inspiration. So the town's a bustle. The military occupation of Southport is starting to die down a little bit. When you first arrived here, the amount of soldiers in this area was rampant. You couldn't turn a corner in the street without seeing a law-scale armor. Now they're still here, still a lot of them, but you've noticed that it's starting to die down just a little bit. And by the time you get back to Southport after the meeting with Salazar, it's closer to 3 p.m. now, so it's sort of the height of the afternoon, going close to the sunfall. What do you guys want to do in the marketplace? Right here.
Well, I believe I need to pick up a few minor items at a general store. Does anyone need to refresh?
I do.
I will, but first I think we should find an inn because I really don't want to be walking around with certain things.
Pets?
Perhaps.
You have a good point. Perhaps a dog-friendly inn.
Perhaps Cora would want to train the dogs while we are out shopping in the marketplace.
What say you? I believe she agrees.
Yes, I need to go to a general store, I suppose, and
A little bit more. Actually, if we did visit a jeweler here previously.
Correct,
Yes.
yes.
I need to return and see if they have acquired more ruby dust or diamond dust, for that matter.
I make an investigation check to see if we can find the same jeweler.
Not as good as I would like.
Chester lived in this city for probably
13.
many decades.
You don't actually see you go to the same spot where the man who sold you the ruby dust and had the diamonds, but you don't see him again. He's not there. You're familiar with this custom where most of these lots in the marketplace are sort of like first come, first serve free market style. Unless you actually have a storefront purchased, the most people just set up wares wherever they can.
Are there?
You first.
Are there any other storefront jewelry?
There are specifically for jewelry, not really. There's people doing pottery. There's artisans making sort of little baubles and stuff. But specifically for jewelry, you don't see one or gems. No.
A general store where I could get satchels then?
Oh, that's incredibly easy to find.
Okay, that's what I will.
Yeah.
And if they have charcoal and
Okay. You're looking for
herbs.
herbs specifically.
A couple of items.
Say herbs.
Sorry, you Colfax, you were saying.
I can't remember. Was this
Incense.
the
Incense.
Incense. I was like, wait, herb? Are you talking about the illicit drug in Solari? Okay. Let's see.
Gold dust?
That's the other one.
No.
So for the magical component of charcoal, are you just looking for the magical component of charcoal or just charcoal in general?
The magical component.
Okay, so
I
you
need
want
10.
the
I need 10 gold pieces worth of charcoal and incense. And
Yeah, easy enough. So it is what it is. Yeah, you'll be able to find that easily. So
Well, once-
mark off 10 gold pieces.
I'm going to mark off a bit more than that.
Okay, how much do you want to get? Feel free to mark.
I need to.
And you're looking for a satchel or something?
Yes, a few items to add to my belt. And a few other minor things, if I can find powdered silver, things like that.
Powdered silver would be something.
Or iron, or
Iron would be easy to find. That's
Holy
not-
My
water.
money's
Holy water. You're a cleric. You can bless water.
Yes, but I believe I have to. Do I have a?
There's a
There's a
spell.
spell called
from-
Blessed that
yes.
has other stuff that I must consume.
And there's
to make-
also a specific spell that makes
Xanathars.
Yeah.
You may have heard of this book from Xanathars. There is a spell in there that allows you to make
holy.
holy water.
Well, ceremony.
That is the one.
That is the
Or
one.
you could marry someone too.
Or you can
I
marry
would
someone.
need powdered silver
I need to get more tiny tubs.
and a pair of rings if I'm performing a marriage ceremony.
Well, you also have a bunch of silverware that you could.
I need to find a blacksmith then to grind it down.
Oh, yes.
Two things. One, need to really de-rust my rapier.
Okay. Finding a blacksmith isn't hard.
And two, I can't remember, what was it? This wasn't the town that had that super special dagger, was it?
That's all the way back in Cattell.
Oh,
3 days.
screw that. I'm
3
not
days
walking
the
that
other
far.
way. Yeah, 3 days the other way.
Then
You
yeah,
have to get around these mountains somehow.
Then I just really need to
You might need
de-rust
to go and get horses.
Yes, you could go through the Gob's Hill. It would be very unconventional, but it'd probably be 2 days. It'd save you a day.
Perhaps we should get horses if we're going to go back up north.
First, I need to figure out which way we're going specifically, because then we might just need a boat.
Boat. Oh, that might work, actually.
Well, it depends on which city we go to. We go west or east. But if we're going north, then yeah, we need horses. Like you were saying.
Well, Elfland is like northwest.
Yes,
if I remember
correct.
correctly, so it would.
It's over by.
It's close to
West
West
Harbor.
Harbor.
Yeah.
Close to West Harbor.
Although we would need to probably sail north of West Harbor and
Go that way, yes.
beach the boats somehow.
Well, Salazar said that he
Well,
could get papers.
Oh, that's right.
What's that report?
Salazar said he could get papers.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to stop at the Slytherin Cauldron with Cora, and if anyone wants to come along, they are, and then we can all go together to these things to get these things out of the way. What say you, everyone?
Where are we headed?
To the cauldron?
We're just going to go to the
Slytherin
Slytherin
Cauldron.
Cauldron.
Oh, yes,
That's-
yes, certainly. Provided they're okay with us.
I don't think we cause that much of a problem. Besides, I think the bartender likes me. I made him a lot of money.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Yes. Let's
So
do
you,
it.
So you want to go to the Slytherin Cauldron?
We're going to go to the Slytherin Cauldron.
Still there, like it was before. Nothing's really changed at all.
What was the innkeeper's name?
Silas.
Silas.
Yeah.
Silas!
Oh, EO, it's good to see you all back. Chester, good to see you again. I haven't caught the rest of your names, but anyways, yeah. How you guys been?
I'm good.
Busy.
I can tell. You haven't been back for a while, but your room's still up there. Seems like you
Yes.
guys could use a drink. You know where to come for the drink. So yeah, awesome. Good to see you guys still in one piece.
Would you know of a blacksmith or a jeweler who I might be able to find? I'm looking for some rings, some silver, some ruby dust.
Perhaps even a magical component supply store.
There's that one crotchety old dude that walks around selling like little bits of like gems and stuff, but I don't see him in the marketplace today. He must have not set up shop here today. As for that, I mean, it's kind of hard to find just specifically a jewelry store. You can head to the Solari Bank
Might be a way to go.
I do need.
if
a
you
lot
need
of-
more gold or a loan. You can head to the bank. Maybe get some. Maybe they might have jewels. I don't know.
Isn't that what we have to go to in a way to deal with your home?
No, we need to make our way back to the housing authority.
Yeah, that's slightly north of the
That will
marketplace.
probably be in the morning. I believe they close.
Yeah, probably should.
They're government. They close
It's
it.
definitely closed. It's like trying to go to the DMV at 2:59. Just like made a terrible choice.
Well, maybe just a blacksmith for me tonight. I'll grind down some silverware and.
Sounds good. I go up to the. I'm going to go up to the Slytherin Cauldron and get things settled with Cora and the dogs and tell Mastiff Shadow Puppy to be good and stay. I'll give him some food.
All the dogs are.
He's the better behaved of them, so.
The Mastiff is gently chewing on Cora's foot, while the Hellhound, the one just running around Cora like this. It's like that. It's like that scene in like the cartoon with like the multiple kids under one house. It's like the two dogs are running around Cora. The Mastiff is slightly chewing on her foot. She's like,
Don't go chewing on the foot. Come on.
I got this covered. You guys can go.
She seems much more durable.
I give him a piece of meat so he can play with.
Yeah.
Like a little chewy thing, almost with...
And Cora's going to take care of the dogs. So.
Okay. Precious, you're staying here too.
Okay. And he jumps up and just wraps around Cora's neck with the 2 dogs still running around, one chewing on the foot. Yeah.
So he's just watching them.
He's just watching them.
So I go back down. I just go downstairs. And I'm like, all right, we're ready to go. Blacksmith first.
Blacksmith.
Yeah.
All right, let's
do
do
it.
that.
All right, so finding the blacksmith is pretty easy. There's lots of them in... are you looking for just like a standard blacksmith that would make weapons? Are you looking for something more upscale? Are you looking for someone that just makes like standard... Like...
Someone who can grind down my silverware to...
Oh, easy enough to find.
And some iron.
Just south of the general store is this big burly half-orc man just grinding a sword on a stone, refining its edge, working at it right there.
Such nice workmanship.
Oh, thank you.
Sir, I have a lot of silverware, and I need it to become a lot of powdered silver. Could you help me with that?
How much silverware?
Well, probably all of this.
How much is all of this? I forget how much you guys
I
have. Like
forgot.
20 pounds or something?
20 pounds.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Are we
You're
going
gonna
to
drop
grind
all
it? We're going to
20
grind it all down?
I think we do
No.
I
about
need,
5 pounds of it.
for the spell I am looking at, I need 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver. And I would love to be able to cast that spell more than once.
Okay, so the conversion rate of silver to gold is 10 silver pieces to the gold. If you want to convert some odd worth a pound, I would say if you want to convert 5 pounds of silverware into powdered silver, depending on how good the blacksmith is, I think that's easily 100-something gold pieces worth of silver powder.
That would work for my purpose.
Yeah.
Being able to cast a spell 4 or 5 times would be
Yeah.
nice.
So how much pounds of silverware are you going to get?
Let's say enough to make 125 gold pieces worth of powder.
So is that 4 times the spell or 5 times the spell?
5.
5? He just look at it and it's like, ugh, some nice stuff. Are you sure you want this turned into powder?
I don't know why, but he apparently
Well,
does.
if you'll give us more money for it, and I can grind down some old wrecked silver instead, I would.
No, I'm more than happy to do it. It's just, this is Sheffield. This is some nice stuff.
Will it fetch a nicer price than pure silver?
Not really.
bars?
No, it's just really nice.
Then grind it down.
Welcome to Marine.
Yes. Welcome to Marine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's their noon
Yeah.
calling.
Grind away, sir.
All right.
So not okay.
All right, so he's going to attempt to blacksmith this into powdered silver. He does its best. He does really a good job. But the problem is that the forks, the spoons, no problem. You start handling him like pitchers and vases, not vases, but sort of like the little like dainty little things to pour out milk and stuff. And he's like, he didn't realize this was plate silver. So when grinding this thing, it just makes this really bad hissing sound.
Okay, I'm going to go now. All right.
And he gives you the equivalent of 75 gold pieces worth of silver. He's like, I didn't know half this was plate. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Can I give you some more of 25 pounds worth of silver to grind down?
Well, I need to close up shop.
All right,
so,
fine. I'll take my 75.
Yeah.
I need a slightly less rusty rapier.
Do you hand him the rapier, or do you just want to?
Buy
Hey,
a new one.
what happened to this?
A rust monster.
Yeesh.
Yeah, left out in the rain.
Would you like something comparable?
Unless you have something better.
Well, I don't necessarily have a rapier per se, but I did make this morning. It's scrawny arms. I'm not sure if this one will work for you, but oh yeah, this definitely won't work for you. He goes about his wares, just trying to find something you might be able to, like, he takes out this gigantic axe and he just holds it next to your body. He's like,
Nope.
How about this thing? And it's this thing dangling on a chain, this morning star. Light enough for you. Do you want to try this one out? Oh, no, probably not.
Nope.
Oh, how about this? A nice scimitar. Not a rapier,
Have
though.
a scimitar.
Would you happen to have something the more dwarven variety?
Make a persuasion check.
That would be a no.
No.
Sir, I know.
Big no.
I'm not sure you
sure?
know, but the trading of
He
dwarven
doesn't know.
steel
No.
is illegal in Solari, outside of the Dwarven kingdoms. So.
You don't say. We've never heard this before.
Not at all. But I'm
to know.
sure that
Yes,
you have
thank you
some
for sharing.
really
Well, thank you
fine-
for the information.
fine weapons that you
We shall,
can share with us. I'll roll.
Well, I got this long sword right here that is considered. Is this technically considered? It's considered versatile, but it's not a light weapon though, and it wouldn't be for you. It's
Forget
a
it.
really fine longsword.
Forget it. Never mind.
Well, last question. Do you have any powdered iron?
Whole handful of it.
I need 100 gold pieces worth.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
A lot of iron.
He's just shuffling shuffling things into bags. This dusty black burlap sack. He's like, here you go. Thank you.
Is that free, or do you need a
No.
It's 100 gold.
100 gold? All right.
Yeah.
Just checking.
100 gold.
Perhaps it was
gold.
scrap. I don't know.
You said 100 gold worth, so he
There
started
you go.
shuffling. He's like, oh,
Here's
okay.
your 100 gold. I have.
Thanks for cleaning out my house. All right.
She
Awesome.
got one more thing.
Yes.
You have a longbow.
That I do. It's really nice, really.
Oh, God. No. Jesus.
I don't have an arrow. It's fine. This will.
Sebastian.
I've seen bows fire without arrows before.
So yeah, this will run you 50 gold pieces.
And trade in the short bow to cheapen that up.
You hand over the
thinking
short
Gale.
bows. Used. Still in great condition. I would say 40 gold pieces plus your short bow. I'll give you this long bow.
Sounds good to me.
You now have a longbow. It deals 1d8. 8, yes. Instead of 1d6.
I would like to get a few little iron pieces. Doesn't even have
Just little pieces of iron.
Yes, small pieces. Just
How
says small
much
piece
do
of
you-
iron. Doesn't say. Just says small straight piece of iron.
Um,
Though I'd probably
Yeah.
have one. It probably doesn't. I don't know if they.
he just
can
grabs
use
like
it.
this spare like junk metal. He's like, this will run you 5 copper.
Works for me.
Okay.
Just takes
Hands
it.
you like this like little ruler, the shape thing of these guys like 5 copper. He's like, here you go.
Alright, I just give him 5 copper.
You guys need anything else?
Good.
I think
Yes.
we need to go to a haberdasher and the
Oh,
music store.
oh,
Yes.
Get the music
looking
store.
for a fancy hat.
Yes.
Oh, Millie's down, actually not here. Millie's. Right in the upper city. So you're going to need to go past the marketplace and up the stairs. You will see the grander side of Southport, the more festive areas of Southport, and there you'll find Millie's haberdashery.
I'm looking for a less ceremonial hat and more of something to keep the sun out of my eyes.
She makes all sorts of hats.
All right.
Or you can take this one. He grabs like this really dusty, dirty leather. You guys been buying tons of things. I'll sell you this for a copper.
I highly recommend Lily's. This wonderful headpiece you see on me was purchased there many
There's
years ago.
One thing that I always want in a hat is it be new.
Well, if you guys are done, I think I'm just gonna go on home now. Close up shop. Puts that really dusty, dirty hat on his head. He's like,
Good day, sir.
good day. Close up shop.
Shall we to the haberdashers?
Yes.
So to the upper city of Southport. Now,
And I think some of them are.
being from Southport, you definitely know of the upper city. It is very, very, very ostentatious and ornate. This is where the wealthy live in Southport. Albeit a different kind of wealthy. It's not uppity. It doesn't look like the gated district of West Harbor. This area is more white buildings in the sense of like Pueblo style, it's a nicer area of Southport. You see restaurants. You see a lot of elven people in this area with more dark skin. A lot of dwarves in this area and human as well. And welcome to the upper city of Southport.
I'm gonna ask someone for directions to Millie's.
Right there. It's
Uh-huh.
literally just down. Cool.
Going to go to Millie's.
Okay. You walk into Millie's, and it is hat upon hat upon hat on thousands of little wall hooks. Some of these are some of the most fanciest hats you've ever seen before. There is one that is very Captain Hookish with a pink feather and the feather is at least 3 feet long. There's one that represents, it's very similar to the top hat that Papi Lugos had, except even more fine. With a nice red ribbon on it. You see this real skull cap with a very long pole that comes to a spike that looks very familiar.
I wonder how much that runs.
Could we grind it down?
Ridiculous. All right.
Millie.
And
Is Millie here? Are you Millie?
there's no person in this place right now. You do see a little bell on the counter.
I shall ring it. I'm actually just going to look. I don't know, that pink feather kind of. I may have to ask about that, but I'm looking for a more functional fedora.
Okay. So Millie walks out. It's an older human woman. She's like, "Oh, you're looking for a fedora?"
Yes.
Let's see. Let me.
Something that would look good when running out of a crypt.
Very specific.
I feel like a top hat looks better for that.
I feel like it would get knocked off from the vines or the rolling ball that often
I'm just
follows
gonna go
you.
and I'm gonna look and
Yeah.
try some of these hats on.
Now, if you don't mind, she grabs you by the collar, pulls you down, and she takes out the measuring tape. She's like, "Yeah, let's see. There's a small head on you.
Notoriously small.
So what kind of material do you want? What kind of style? I'm more than happy to make anything you want." So, you're speaking of a fedora, is it that more of the brim, the adventurous type seem that would steal monkey statues out of caves?
Yes. Yeah.
I know what you're
You know exactly the thing I'm
Yeah.
thinking of.
So, brown leather, I can make it out of griffin leather. I can make it out of...
What is a reasonable price? In the...
Depends how much you want in it. Do you want a gold buckle? Do you want a silver buckle? Do you want a platinum buckle? I can make all sorts of hats, for all sorts of prices.
And occasions.
And occasions, yes.
Something that can withstand a fireball exploding right over it.
You want tough leather.
Yes.
Minotaur, no.
That sounds a little expensive for what I'm thinking of. I'm glad that the person with the bell is coming by. And
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I was trying to make these together.
trying to inspire.
Yeah, and she's like, you want something economical yet sturdy? I
Yes.
would say possibly. We could go griffin. What about owlbear? Mid-tier, not too expensive but durable. Brown leather, I'm assuming would fit what you're trying to do. That would run you. Give me 2 days and I will make you something in the realm of 35 gold pieces.
Whoa, for a hat?
The finest hat of all in Solari, made by me.
They are quite fine.
I recognize that one. Not made by me personally, but by my master.
Many years ago.
Yes, the craftsmanship is fine. Seen a lot of nicks and dings, but still holding strong.
It's a good patina.
I can always drop the quality of the leather to a standard, maybe
Cow,
bovine.
perhaps.
Yes. That'll run you 5 gold pieces.
Well, that I think is more stuff. How much is that one with a large pink feather?
Well, this one was a special order, but the man never came back to pick it up. It's an interesting fella, short fella, talks a little bit like this. Never came back to pick it up, but that one right there will run you 150 gold pieces. It's just really ornate, like Captain Hook style hat. With a
I
pink
could
feather.
afford both.
And then you would have 2 fancy hats.
I would like the 5 gold piece hat.
That one, you don't need to wait. She walks in. It was about 10 minutes out, and she walks out with a brown fedora. Looks just like Indy. 5 gold pieces.
All right.
Would you like this wrapped in a box, or would you like to wear it out?
I will wear it out. Thank you.
And he was really jonesing for that hat.
Oh, terrible. Awful. Horrible.
So bad I did not even get it at first.
Yeah.
All right.
Those are the best ones.
So, mark off the gold piece. You now have an Indiana Jones style fedora.
What I was gonna say, Dio, was that why are you trying on hats? You have this most gorgeous hair. That is your hat. You do not need to cover that up with anything.
Oh. Why, thank you, Chester. This is... Okay, fine. Like I said, no need.
Well, for the evening, shall we retire?
Do you need to pick up?
Oh, that's right. Instruments.
Stop to this
Instruments.
I don't
stop
know
on the
if
way
that
back.
goes.
Let us go find you a new. What would you like to play?
Oh, there's a violin that I have my eye on.
So you-
Salazar said he might talk to the storekeeper for me, so...
So you want to go back to Alial's?
Aliel's, yeah.
Yeah, Alial's is closed.
He's close. Okay, we'll go back there in the morning then. I guess we'll
Fair
just go
enough.
So
back
I
to Slytherin Cauldron.
On your way back to the Slytherin Cauldron, I want each of you to make a perception check.
Oh, wait.
Do we want to use this inspiration?
Are you really? You get
Wait.
that hat.
Sorry,
25.
Oh, 25. Okay.
Yeah, that 8.
I see Chester.
Screw it. Lucky.
Okay, sure.
Probably be long rest anyway.
Oh God.
Oh, God, why did you recoil back?
You are definitely in a mood.
This is why
You
I
were
prefer
drugged. You were
dice
drugged.
made of metal.
I also got 25.
Okay. You notice especially in the upper city, there's flyers all about the place, and you see so it is branded as the gladiatorial ring of Southport. You see the champion right now, who goes by the name of Ikstrum von Walter. It will be defending his title against.
Oh no.
Second time. Sorry, someone check. Actually, I felt that one. I was so sorry.
Remember, we're going to be giving away a mug. At the break.
I wishes she was here.
Right?
Quiet, you're
Man, there was
missing
something in the water
so
today.
much.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
We could bring this energy every week.
Sleep deprivation's a good thing.
Man, daylight savings.
All right, well,
You cannot save daylight in a bottle.
the sunset looks so lovely this evening.
What is what are you guys looking at?
It's the Flyers.
It's a gladiatorial game.
The champion Ikstrum von Walter, which you know of, he's undefeated, a record of 187-0.
Versus who?
A challenger from the east, just known as Challenger.
187.
187-0.
So he is
Undefeated.
undefeated with the code for murder.
You're very familiar with the gladiatorial arena in Southport. It is. It's not like the the illegal fighting pit that you guys were in. This is more of the sporting type. Now, there's different types of fights that happen here. There's man versus man, mano a mano. There's man versus beast. There's group versus beast. There's group versus group. And getting in is relatively easy, albeit your life will be on the line if you entered the gladiatorial arena.
So,
If you are a spectator
You can spectate. Spectating is free.
and doesn't come with possibility of death.
I mean, if Aaron Fireball rolls out of the ring and rolls into the crowd, then I mean...
You never know when a fireball is just gonna go someplace.
Well, you never know
Sebastian.
when a
Fireballs need to be kept at a minimum.
you never know when a mirror image of yourself is going to show up in the arena instead of yourself.
when is this happening?
Tonight.
Mr. Skywalker.
Crap. I just had to
Corvax,
use
you have
lucky.
this look on your hidden face. In your eye.
Yes,
They're gonna pull down his mask.
your ears give you away, sir.
Wow, I really was drugged.
Something's in the water, I swear.
Caffeine.
So, yeah.
fuel.
And you know this, specifically with the gladiatorial arena in Southport. Although spectating is free, most people don't go just to spectate to see the violent games. They see it go to gamble. It's like betting on the ponies, but betting on the gladiators.
Fair enough.
But
I do like watching ponies race and gladiators fight. Would y'all like to catch a game tonight?
I'm going to go and perform at the Slytherin.
I'm.
With what instrument?
I have a guitar.
Oh, I thought that's why we were getting you a new instrument.
No, there's a violin that I want.
Gotcha.
Although the guitar makes you quite a bit of coin.
It
It does, but this violin's not like any other violin.
But I will come along. I know the challenger.
Oh,
Very,
Challenger?
very good fighter.
should we
friend?
be betting on him? Or her?
I think you should bet on him.
All right. Well, I would love to go to the arena.
Is it a friend?
Very good one. He's the one that taught me how to fight.
Oh.
Well,
Interesting.
perhaps.
You sure you would not like to join us then?
I can always do a later performance, I suppose.
Midnight performance. All right.
Now I wish I had a fancy hat.
Yeah,
Well,
there's plenty of
you know, you could have asked for a loan.
No. Yes.
I might have to be on.
The bank is closed.
Well, the Bank of Chester is always open.
Okay.
It's all right. I often do take loans from the party treasury. And I only owe it 6 gold pieces.
That is a record for you, sir.
Maybe we should reevaluate about who is the treasurer.
Meticulous notes.
That's good.
In fact, I could pay it off, but, I could pay that back right now, except for my ledger is back at the inn with Cora.
Fine. Okay. Well, shall we go now then?
Yes, I believe we shall. All right.
All right, so where are you guys heading? Back to the Slytherin Cauldron.
What time is the fight tonight?
As of right now is around 5 o'clock in Southport. The fight card starts at 8. So you guys have
We have some time.
Do we know if we have to stand in line for
Yes,
like hours to get in? To get
Are there
seats?
scalpers and tailgating?
So entrance is free. It is free to spectate, and it fills up relatively quickly. But like I said, it's not. They're not really that. There's not a lot of regulation. A lot of people just like climbing on top and sitting in places where people aren't supposed to sit. It's very, very. They focus on the fight. They can care less what the audience.
So there's no section where you can sit where people bring you food and beverages.
There is, if you get there fast enough, yeah. Possibly.
No,
No.
I would have bought a fancier hat if I wanted to spend money.
Fair enough. Well, I wish to go to the fight and gamble and perhaps win some money on our friend's friend here.
So I would like to head back to the room for an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll go back.
Okay.
Actually, I'll go as well, and
An hour
I'll
and 10 minutes.
talk Silas. I think.
Oh my God, 2
Yes,
hours.
Silas into doing a performance.
Okay. So you wanna do another performance for Silas? Okay. And you wanna go just? Are you doing a short rest? Are you trying to transcribe something?
I'm. Oh, son of a gun. No, I've already transcribed it.
Yes, you already transcribed Find Familiar.
Yeah, I just want to cast Find Familiar. It's 2 hours though.
So, and do you have to? Is it concentration too? So you have to keep focused on it. No, it's a ritual. So
Yeah, it's a ritual, so.
Okay, yeah. So you want to cast Find Familiar in your room?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I say, save me a seat.
Okay.
I'll catch up.
All right. So Silas is there. It's like, oh, are you performing tonight?
I am.
The crowd's a bit small today. Everyone's so worried about the fight.
It's true.
I would go see it too. Von Walter is champion, 25 years undefeated.
Well, who knows? Maybe I could talk myself into getting a performance there too.
If you want to hang about the type to rip the guts out of other people, then yes, that would be the type.
Fast-paced.
Fast-paced. A bit of Chariots of Fire.
A few pieces up my sleeve I probably could get away with.
Well, I know that Von Walter usually comes out to theme music, so maybe you can convince them to play you to be part of his band.
Oh, I could do that. But first, why don't I play for you?
Might make more
And
sense
you'll-
for the other fighter, though.
Maybe we could do that when we get there.
Well, if you want to perform, by all means, you can perform. It's a small night tonight,
It is,
but
it's
I
fine.
guess they can enjoy some music while they're having dinner.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So make a performance check. Do you busk?
I do, of course I do.
course.
23.
23. It is a small night tonight. Much less than what you remember last time, where they had almost a full house there, just for reasons. You get not bad. You get 7 gold pieces, 18 silver pieces, and just like 5 assortment of copper. So
That's fine.
Slow night.
Alright. So, yeah, I just play for about an hour. And then I pick up, and I'm like, okay, so, shall we go?
Let's go.
All right, you guys heading to the gladiatorial arena.
While I go, though, I
I guess Sebastian is just going to have us, just going to catch up.
Yes, I'll catch up.
But maybe you could talk to your friend. Maybe he could, I don't know, maybe you can talk about maybe I could play for his band.
so it would help his ego.
So as you guys head to the upper
one
city.
that probably play better would, instead of get better, would be the contenders. Or would be the winner.
He should have his
I
own
don't know.
fanfare.
Gladiatorial thing's not my thing. What?
Said he should have his own fanfare. Should have his own entrance song.
Yes, exactly.
Before I go, though, I ditch the cloak and the mask and all that.
Really?
I'm still keeping the armor.
Okay, so this is the first time. I mean, you've seen him sometimes take down his mask just to eat, but this is the first time you've seen Koufax no hood, no mask, just not covering his face for the first time.
What does he look like?
What you see in front of you.
Less
stubble.
less this, more more stubble than
More stubble.
full-on
yeah,
beard.
Than full-on beard.
Why, Koufax? You clean up nicely.
When there's time.
So, to the upper city and the gladiatorial arena. All right. So, as you guys get closer to the upper city and to the gladiatorial, you see just lines and lines of people filing to get into the large, grand Coliseum. Being a resident of Southport, you know this to be a pastime for many people in Southport. They go to see people fight other people. You see people get eaten by lions. You see lions getting eaten by people here. It is sport.
Trolls.
You've seen orcs executed in this arena. They've used this Coliseum for a multitude of different things, but it's mainly to gather a large audience for some sort of large event and sport. But it's mainly for fighting of the gladiatorial type.
So who would I talk to get a chance to perform for?
How you guys want to get backstage is how you guys.
I
want
was talking about to Jester.
Oh,
I don't know that I'm that familiar with the arena. I've attended a few events over the years, but am I familiar with anyone who runs this place?
make a history check.
Nope.
Okay. You're but a mere spectator. You don't have much connections with the sporting side of
And I'm
Southport.
going to look around and see if I can't find someone who's in charge and
Okay.
talk to them.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Nope, I am completely.
There are large lines. There are people.
I got
There are people handing out flyers, and it says Ikstrum von Walter, champion of 187 wins to 0, facing Baylor Koufax.
Then I'm going to. Koufax?
Yes.
Why is his name Baylor Koufax?
Don't think I need to answer that one now, do I?
Is this your father?
No.
Or someone of a family member?
Brother.
Older brother.
Older brother. Okay, well, that you could have enlightened us on that.
Well, you found out either way.
I'm gonna walk up to one of those people handing out. Excuse me,
Aye.
who can I talk to who's in charge of the gladiator or find the challenger?
Do you want to enter the fight?
I don't. I'm actually a performer. I would like to perform.
Oh, I mean, I guess you could talk to Granaz about that, but... Well, we're still trying to fill the lower cards if you want to make some quick coin. One of the fighters dropped out today, and we need someone to fight.
The low cards, huh?
Yeah, we have the well, it's what you ever heard the term dark match?
Nope.
It's just basically. So it's basically the fights that we have before we seat the rest of the crowds for people that come early to get a quick peek of some early fights, and some people dropped out of the
Save
card.
me seat.
I'm an entertainer, not a fighter.
Talk to Granaz.
I'm in.
He runs the entertainment side of
I will do
the
that.
arena.
Who is who would be the one that they'd be fighting
Oh,
in this dark match?
Oh, well, it's not a whom, but a what. It is I don't know the specifics, but we just brought it in from off the continent, and it is quite the, let's just say it doesn't like being in a cage very much.
Sounds like some sport. I'm in. Save me a seat.
Would there be any way I can actually meet one of the contestants?
Are you related to any?
I am.
Okay. Who are you trying to look for?
Baylor.
Oh, the main event. Are you all with him?
Yes.
Oh, right this way. And he brings you right in. It's like everyone's like, "Hey, what are you doing? We got line." And he just hurrying you guys through the lines. Everyone's just giving you these really dirty looks.
I'm ready for this to be an actual Baylor. Are you a demon?
It's not spelled like that.
Oh, okay.
It's not spelled like. There's an
With a
extra
Y.
letter.
With a Y.
There's a
With a
Y.
Y.
Yeah, it's
You
not
know.
an actual pit feed. I do have a pit feed mini, but I didn't bring it. So as you guys are hurried through the arena, through the weapons check, they're there just like, I know your guest, but we're going to need you to leave your weapons here.
Can I keep my guitar?
I can't assume that'd be a weapon, but okay, sure.
Of course.
All right, so
I would like to participate in the early games. I might need my weapons for that.
you want to fight in the dark match?
You said you had an opening.
Chester, I thought.
You said it was lower ranks and lower tiers. Sounded like some fun.
Okay. Give me 1 second. And walks out just like, yeah. Now, if you really do want to do it, I could put you on the card and you have to get you ready right now, but I highly suggest, for your life's sake, that you don't decide to enter the dark match. Now, it wasn't a person who dropped out, it was a group of people. I'm
How
not-
many?
About 7.
Oh boy.
For
I
what?
feel like 3 would be okay.
I mean,
Seven
you have
seems a
a
bit much.
group among you.
What? Why did they drop out? What were they facing?
Let's just say this thing is famous for its 3 heads and its burning of things that comes out of its mouth.
Oh,
Is it a-
Hellhound.
No.
Perhaps not.
Maybe get into bigger specifics.
Well, sadly, there won't be a dark match today because we can't fill it, and I highly suggest you guys don't. But
They should totally do it.
one has a lion.
I believe we should.
It's a head of a lion, the tail of a snake.
Chimera.
Yes.
I believe we should do it.
Why would we want to fight? Why do we want to harm a chimera?
It sounds like fun.
But by this time, I have an owl with me, I believe.
Yes.
I will be running through the streets to catch up.
Yeah. So the owl basically, I would assume that find familiar isn't like they just materialize out of nowhere. I would assume that
They
an
actually
owl.
do, just materialize.
Okay, so I always
From
assume that
another
they just
plane.
like find you. Yeah, so an owl just materialized right in front of you. That's a very, very similar to the one that Harry Potter has.
Why do you sit in front of the window?
Yeah.
You're a little smaller, but
A little smaller. Yeah. Sebastian now has a pet.
Finally.
I don't
Finally.
want to kill anything.
Well, I cannot do this alone, so I guess we shall observe. Fine. No fun for me today.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
So weapons?
Can't, in good conscience,
Weapons?
harm an animal. Here.
Well, if you don't count my dry wit and intellect a weapon, I guess you can have my mace.
All right. You'll get this back after the event. Don't worry. You guys are going in through guerrilla position and through backstage, so this will be returned to you really quickly. Weapons.
On the off chance there's any way I could...
Sneak one.
No, I was gonna say join. Baylor.
No, the fight for the championship is a mano-a-mano effect.
Well, damn.
Well, at least you get to see him before you get to.
Fair enough.
Here are my blades.
So you've caught up at this point,
Yes.
right? Through the crowd with an owl. And you start barging in through the line. You see the rest of your friends there, and everyone's
Oh,
just...
Sebastian!
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Everyone just give you these dirty looks. Blind cutters. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So as you, weapons, basically. Yeah, just anything that's considered a weapon. So your arrows, your bow, your short sword, etc.
So I flip up my dagger and catch it with the blade and hand it over.
Sleight of hand check.
Oh, 24.
You look really cool and flipping the dagger. And he takes
Oh,
the
we're
dagger
learning
from you.
so many things about
All right.
you.
So go down the stairs, knock 3 times, and tell them you're basically looking for whoever you're looking for. Okay. Down the stairs you go, and you knock on the door, and you see this little slidey hole open, and these orcish eyes look through. He's like, not saying anything.
Baylor.
Like, in the back.
Thank you.
Sir?
And all of you walk in, and oh man, the floor is caked in dried blood. There are gladiators of all different types, all different backgrounds, are just all cut up, gnarly looking men. Half of them are half naked. And
Well, I do love men with scars.
as you ogle,
Quick, I need a blade.
No, they took my...
Chester, don't get so jealous.
How about burns? Are burns good?
You certainly gave me a lot.
That was good.
so
Burned.
some of which are just like starting to drink potions and just starting to heal themselves, wrap themselves in bandages. There are hideous beasts in cages everywhere. You see what looks like this. How do I explain it? It's like if a deer could have wings and really sharp fangs, it's called a petron there, and a couple of them are just starting to like drag it back into its cage, etc. And you notice in this petron, inside of its mouth is dangling the head of some sort of loser that's been defeated by it, and the head just rolls around after it drops. And
Patrons, are they considered to be evil creatures?
typically, yes. I think they're more to the law. I think they're considered neutral evil. Could be chaotic neutral, but I highly doubt it. The Petrons are evil. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still don't like it. Still don't like that it's caged.
So as you go to the back of the gladiatorial waiting area, you see a man, very tall, very tan actually compared to that of Koufax. Looks completely different. Short hair, very muscular in every regard, and he's just going at a heavy bag with his fists. Again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And you recognize this form. It is that of the Eastern style open hand technique. And he's just going back and forth, like methodically, perfectly. And the thud of the heavy bag.
I don't want to make your knuckles bleed already. You got plenty of that all over the floor.
He looks at you, he's like, Chrissy! Hey, come get Big Brother a hug, man! Hey! And he just comes in, and he is sweaty, and he's much taller than Koufax, and he just squeezes him basically into the chest.
Lighten it up! Lighten it up!
Hey, it's been a while. How have you been?
Been as good as good can be.
As pale as a ghost, as I remember. You gotta see more sun, man. Are you his friends?
You can call us that.
Hi, Baylor Koufax. Pleasure
Nice
to meet you. Pleasure to meet you.
Sebastian.
Pleasure to meet you. And of
Ew.
course. Yes. So, you guys here for the fight?
Of course.
Yes, I was actually wondering.
We are.
Yes, I'm actually a performer. I was wondering if maybe I could grace you with a theme song or two.
Damn, that'd be awesome. Typically, blue corner and challengers don't get the pomp and circumstance that's typically reserved for the champ, but
I was going to talk to Grannis about it.
But
it's possible.
a good fight needs good theatrics.
Yes, it does.
By all
I'm
means.
very good at it.
They get a good bout of pompous circumstance.
Ooh.
Now, how good of a musician are you?
Brother Burn.
One of the best. No, I take that back. The best.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'm very good.
Well, if Grass allows it, I'll allow it. I can always use a little bit of fight music going before I kick some ass, but all right.
Yeah, give him a little inspiration.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll go do.
Does the
I take my, I
It is
pull
very
my
inspiring.
guitar out and I start playing it a little bit and just moving faster and faster and faster.
Yeah, and he's impressed. He just don't even make a performance check. He's like, oh, damn, I like it. I like it. Do something like that, except even more epic, and we're good, all right?
Oh, don't worry, I'll make it quite a show.
Do you know if the Von whatever has their own bard?
He has a whole band. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Ikstrom von Walter, but he's a former general in the Solari military, sponsored by the military and the Church of Divine Light. The man is known as the Backbreaker, and he comes to fight with the whole symphony.
Well, quantity over quality.
I suppose.
And you got the quality.
Yeah, you do not need a symphony. You need an EO.
I've got good friends.
Well, anyways, I'm going to prep for the fight, but the undercard should be starting pretty soon. You guys can go up. Just right up here, it got some of the VIP seats. By
Do
all
you know
means.
where I can find Grannis?
Granis would probably be in the VIP seats right now.
No,
He's the
Granis.
booker of the show. He has a lot of work.
Then I'll go and speak to him and see if
Yeah.
I can do it.
I'm feeling frisky. I don't suppose I can get in on this undercard.
It's possible. I mean, if they can fit you in, I think they're doing a triple threat. They could probably make it a fatal four-way.
I would love to swing a few blows.
You want to talk to Granis? Maybe he'll be able to put you on the
Yes,
card.
I'm going to be going to Grannis.
All right.
All of us are going to be going to Grannis. You're not going to fight all your Kovacs. I'm sure you just want to watch your brother, right?
He needs a little bit of encouragement. Someone's got to like him.
I don't think I've actually seen
I'm
Grannis.
I'm the huge underdog, right? Putting 100 gold on me will net you 9,000 gold back.
Well, I do intend to be betting my winnings on you.
Yes, that is true.
I mean, I am the huge underdog. But
You are Koufax's brother, let alone mentor and trainer. So
If his abilities speak to your abilities, you should wipe the floor with him.
look, there's a reason why I'm the huge underdog, but I'm going to be using my speed to my advantage. I'll be using my agility to my advantage. Von Walter's a little bit on the heavier side, but
I don't suppose you could use with a blessing.
possibly.
And EO is quite inspiring.
Should I perhaps lay my hands on you before we leave? I'm cleric, my friend.
Okay,
that way.
for a minute I thought you were trying to come up on me. All right, no big.
No, sir. I'm preoccupied at the moment.
So are you going to cast Bless on Baylor?
Blessing of the Trickstone.
All right.
Baylor.
That's a Blessing of the Trick. Ooh, Blessing of the Trickster. Oh, he's a monk too. Ooh, that's going to be huge. Okay.
Where do I go and bet?
You want to go back to the reception area near the front. There, you can get your betting tickets over there.
Yes, blessed only lasts 1 minute. Blessing of the Trickster is an hour. So
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I can put some money down on you, too.
All right.
So,
Do my best.
So I'm going to go talk to.
My life's kind of on the line, so I'll do my
Yeah.
best.
I'm
Allowed
gonna
to
talk
bring any
Grannis
potions
now.
with you or anything like that, or is it strictly?
No, it's
With
mano y
Grannis.
mano, straight dirty. One man walks in, the other man walks out. Alive, the other one probably not.
Well,
Do they have clerics that come out and
What?
stabilize you?
I mean, in certain situations, I guess, but not for the championship fight. Against fighting beasts and all sorts of things, they typically do that because they don't. Once the fighters are disposed of by a beast, they don't want the beast to run rampant around the area. So typically, they come in and control the beast. But when it's the mano-a-mano fight for the belt,
Do you fight to the death, or is there scoring involved?
oh, nah, it's until the other guy can't fight anymore. And whether or not Walter wants to spare me, it's up to him.
What's his record on that?
187-0.
As in sparing.
187-0. I got. Don't worry. I'm all right. I'm gonna be all right.
Okay.
How's
I hope.
topic? How's father been?
It's been all right. You know, ever since. You know what? I'm not gonna bring that up. It's I got a fight to get ready. I don't want to worry about the past, but it's you know, I always said you were a tougher guy than I would ever be, but
Only look it.
don't worry about it. Well, anyways, I gotta prep. You guys need to talk to him upstairs. Want to put your bets? That'd be right where people get their betting tickets, right over there. And enjoy the fight. I'm gonna make it a good one, and hopefully I'll be hearing your music by the time I walk out.
Oh, you will. Mm-hmm. So, okay.
All right, so you guys go about going your things. I'm gonna go to the betting area first, and you see just hundreds of people putting bets, and so many people are putting money on Walter. One guy just slides one gold piece. It's like, put it on Baylor. He's like, you come all the time, and you never win, man.
I go up and said, with 4 more, and go, add that to this guy's bet.
And the guy just looks at you. He's like, thank you, sir. Wow, yeah, 5 on Baylor. Yeah.
And then I
Having known that he was going down there to the betting hall, I gave him 60 gold pieces.
All right.
Okay.
I go in.
Follow with.
Okay.
I also will give him money as well.
How much total?
Whatever to make it up to 100 gold pieces.
All right, so I'm putting in
Okay.
50.
9 to 1 odds. Oh boy.
I put in 60.
So it'll net you times 9. Okay, yeah.
A lot.
Not a lot.
I'm gonna put down 500.
Do you have 500? My God.
Okay.
I should,
Well, that will make us a lot of money.
Okay, here's your betting ticket. Mark off the gold piece you want to give up. This is your bet on Baylor in the main event.
Either you will come up quite nicely, or you will lose everything you have tonight.
Everybody, no, the people who the bookies that are running the bet table, they're just looking at you in absolute shock. They're like,
get in early before the odds change.
500. Okay, 500 on Baylor. Okay.
Retire and live in Southport.
So you did 40. You did
60. I did 60.
I did 50.
50.
I did 60.
60.
I'll do 100.
Oh my God! You guys are going all in on Baylor. All right, and he has blessing of the trickster.
He does.
I lose money. What's it to me?
Fair enough. You lose
Well,
family if you
I hope
lose your
this
money.
works.
Okay, and you're going up to the VIP area to speak to. I
Yep.
forgot his name already.
Granus.
Grannis, right? And you see an older human male, very very long white hair, very weathered brown skin. He's just looking through the books. He's like, all right, we can't use the chimera today. I guess we'll just put it away for right now. We have the 2 drunken dwarves versus the elven leper first. Okay, that sounds. It's like, oh yes. Do you have a VIP ticket? What are you doing up here?
I'm actually at the 10 hour. I was wondering if I could do a performance for Baylor.
Do you do funeral songs? I mean, by all means, sure.
Well,
It'll make the event more interesting. Von Walter
I'll give
has
it quite the show.
a persuasion check just to convince him even more. You're very persuasive.
Oh, yes, I did. I got 26.
Well, if you like making obituary songs, yeah, go for it.
Do you have any openings in the lower tiered fights tonight, sir?
No, we're not going to use the chimera today. The 2 drunken guys versus the elven leper. Oh, okay, that's done. There's this one burly guy from Maysfield Wheaton that could use a. Or I could put you in the triple threat and change it into a fatal 4-way.
What is the first one, and then what is the second one?
Well, the first one is you'll be facing a man by the name of Mr. Jones from Maysfield Wheaton, and the other one you'll be put in a fatal four-way against Eeny, Meeny, and Miny.
Who are Eeny, Meeny, and Miny?
A bunch of dwarven cutthroats from Uruk.
What say you, my friends? Which fight should I join?
One-on-one has focus, but if you do the fatal four-way,
It's more money. I
That-
don't know. I am a terrible person to ask because I don't really like
Well,
that.
what would you like to watch me do?
I would like to see Chester versus the Chimera, to be honest with you.
I would too, but I do not
not
believe
using
that
the
would work.
the fact is, with the fatal four-way, it's an
Fatal?
all for one.
Yeah, a fatal four-way is all for.
Sorry.
So it's a free-for-all, basically.
Free-for-all, thank you.
Oh.
All four of us against each
Each
other.
other.
Free-for-all, yeah.
So you might have more enemies, but you may have more temporary allies.
I think I'll go for the fatal four-way.
Okay.
Don't underestimate it.
Okay. All right. That sounds. Are you sure?
Wait. Let me look at what I have prepared before I make this decision.
Sir, are you of the magical persuasion by
I
any
am.
chance? Yeah. This is a barnacle brawl
Then the
type of fight.
one-on-one it is.
You'll be facing a man by the name of Mr. Jones from a Maysfield Wheaton. That, by all means, you're allowed to do whatever you want to do in the arcane arts. He is very skilled with the blade, so.
Oh, I can use magic in the one-on-one?
Yes.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go get prepared for this. I'm gonna go
Okay.
make up this theme song now for Bela. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna go. Chester, you have a wonderful time with that. I will be rooting for you, my dear.
Why, thank you.
I am going to go and
Please
put
don't
10
scrub
gold
that.
on Chester.
You're gonna put 10 gold on Chester? All right. So you see all the betting odds just change in front of you with magic. They're like, oh, we got another match to add. All right. And people are talking about like Mr. Jones versus Chester Chella. And people are.
I'm putting 10 on him.
All right, 10 on Chester. All right. And
I will too. I'll put on 10.
okay, 10 on Chester. That's fine. Actually, the odds are pretty. The odds are against him right now. He is. You'd probably net back probably like 50%. It's close. You probably net back only 50% of your bet, not complete half. All right, you're gonna need to get down there now. All right, so now the fights are starting to start. Everyone's starting to pile into the Coliseum. Who's in the VIP box watching? You, and you're getting ready for.
I'm
me.
getting ready for that. I'm
Okay, so
preparing
you're in
minor
the
illusions
you're
as well.
down there too. All right, and then they start first. Welcome to the annual Scramble Arena event. For the first match, we have standing at 6'5", 300 pounds, Mr. Jones, and the challenger from your hometown boy from Southport, Chester Chella.
Let's cheer him on, shall we?
Yes.
Absolute no standing ovation.
You just hear like two people.
No, it's funny because this is the undercard and everyone's just like,
Yeah.
Whatever.
they're here. Just looking about the arena, you see people just holding up signs that root on Von Walter. It's like, so yeah,
Everyone's here
very
just for
first
the
match,
event.
Mr. Jones is standing bunch of you. He's a dark-skinned fella, 6'5", 300 pounds, burly man with this big sword. I want you to roll for initiative. Now we're not going to use the map. We're just going to make this mano a mano. Not a lot of rolling. Ooh boy.
5.
Okay, Mr. Jones is definitely going first.
I'm wishing I took part in this first.
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
We need to go to humans.
And you don't have any plus
Actually, no.
for initiative?
For initiative, nope.
No.
I get a big fat
All right,
0.
so Mr. Jones is gonna walk up with his big, heavy sword, and he's gonna take 3 attacks on you.
All right.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
We bet poorly.
That is a 15.
To my 16 AC.
Miss. That is a 14.
To my 16 AC.
That is another 15. So Mr. Jones comes in with this big old sword, and you just it goes ting, ting, ting off your mace, off your. Are you using your shield right now? Actually, you don't use a shield.
Yeah, I use a mace.
Yeah, you're just deflecting with the mace.
I did
Any-
not even have to use blink.
And now it's your turn. What do you want to do with Mr. Jones? He's right in front of you.
Cast spiritual weapon.
Okay, what do you make your spiritual weapon to look like?
Let's see. What would be embarrassing? A very large hand.
Okay, you see the gigantic like master hand from Super Smash Brothers form, and and you get an attack with a weapon.
And I use a spell slot of 3rd level.
Okay, so it gets beefier.
It is beefier.
All right, so make the attack.
I attack Mr. Jones.
With a hand, yeah.
With a hand. I slap him across the face. Well, his whole body, actually.
Yeah, okay.
What do I do? Well,
Make a spell attack. So roll a d20, add your spellcasting attack modifier.
Nat 20.
Oh dear Jesus. Okay, so how beefy is the spiritual weapon?
3d8?
3d8, right?
3d8.
Because it's 1d8.
1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier plus 1d8 for every 2 slots.
Oh, boy.
No, it's
two
for every 2 slots. I just cast it with the 2nd level. Doesn't do anything till 4th.
Okay, it doesn't do anything till 4th.
So yes,
So
it's
it's
1d8 plus my spellcasting
So
modifier.
double your 1d8, yeah. Roll d8.
Roll a d8.
And this is just your bonus action. You still have your regular action too. Poor Mr. Jones.
8.
16 plus your spell attacking modifier on top. What's the spell attack modifier?
Spell attack.
Right there.
Wisdom.
Right there?
Right there.
Oh, wisdom.
Wisdom.
3.
Ooh! And as he gets his big longsword ready, he just sees this giant head, and he just looks upon him as it just goes boom. And he falls flat on his back, prone on the ground, trying to get back up. You still have your action, by the way. He's not done yet, Mr. Jones.
Oh, mace. Mace him.
Just mace him
I mace him.
All right, you attacking a prone first, and you get advantage. Roll twice and take the higher number.
Lord. 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Add your attack
Plus,
modifier. Mace modifier. So go to the center. What's the modifier?
5.
What's the total?
11.
Just hits.
1d6 plus 2.
Yeah, that's correct.
4.
4. And as he's trying to recover from getting whopped by a giant hand, you come in and you just mace his chest. And he's still holding up.
Shall I retreat?
You could if you want.
I
Yeah.
shall back away.
I was from say from 30 feet. Yeah. So he's gonna take his entire turn just to stand back up. It's just, you see this guy. He's like his legs are wobbly. When you maced him in the chest, he's like coughing up blood right now, and he has the sword. He's just shaking in his hands.
I take surrenders.
And he's gonna try to attack you.
Can't reach me.
He is 30 feet away.
Oh yeah, right. Half it. Yep. No, he just gets back up and ready. Your turn.
I feel so sorry for this man. Let's see.
Sort of wish I put all my money on him.
Yeah.
I think it's boarding. A little healing word.
You hear Sebastian? That's
Healing word.
I cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Cast Guiding Bolt.
Range spell attack.
Roll for it. Yeah. D20. Add your
Yeah.
a 7 plus your spell attack modifier.
Spell attack modifier is 6, so it is 13.
That definitely hits. Roll for Guiding Bolt.
Okie dokie. 4d6.
Jesus.
Okay. 46.
Good lord.
I'm gonna have to
Whoever-
count this because if this goes over his hit point maximum, this
3, 9, 10, 11.
11. Chester, how do you want to knock out Mr. Jones?
With a flourish and a flare, my hand erupts in a burning white light, and it streaks across the arena towards him, circles his head, and goes straight into his eyeballs.
And the crowd goes wild, and everyone's just like, Chester, 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 Magic Man, Chester, Chester. And your winner from Southport, Chester Chala.
My spiritual weapon hand waves at the crowd.
We liked him before it was cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Although like's a strong word.
What do I win?
You'll be paid. As you walk back in, the guy's douse you. He's like, you'll be paid after the event. You can definitely come back for more sport.
Sounds fantastic. I shall join my friends in the skybox.
Yeah, so as long as you guys still hold on to your bet tickets, you can go get your money later. And we're actually going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. We hit our 300th follower on Twitch, so thank you so much. We're gonna do a giveaway for the mug, which is gonna be hashtag
300.
Hashtag 300. So if you type in hashtag 300 in the Twitch chat, we're gonna randomly select one winner for our mug. So stay tuned. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. And welcome back to Legends of Solari, episode 18. Huge congratulations to Misfit Toys for winning one of the some of our awesome Quest and Chaos mugs. It'll be shipped to you shortly.
Congratulations.
Yep. So after Chester wiped the floor with Mr. Jones, as you sent literally with your spiritual weapon hand just on the ground, as you walk back into the gladiatorial waiting area on the bottom. Yeah. So basically, the rest of the card is going out right now. Do you join the rest of your friends in the VIP box?
I do.
Yeah. Awesome.
I talked to Chester for a moment about things. Catch him.
We are preparing.
Things.
Okay. So as the rest of the fights are going on right now, the very next fight, fighting from the deepest, darkest depths of Solari, from the under mountain of darkness and grimness, this giant frog creature. We really don't know the name of this thing, but this giant frog creature. And everyone's like, boo, you suck as an announcer. It's my first day, sorry. And you see, and fighting from Eflim, the band known as the Elven Lanowars. And you see this fight between three elven, very young elven warriors against this gigantic gray frog-looking creature with these like yellow pus bubbles coming out of its back, and it doesn't last very long. By the end of this fight, which takes less than 4 minutes, you see the last quivering elf warrior as this thing just swallows him whole.
Oh man, you would think
I'm just like in the back. I'm like,
and then the rest of
wipe the floor with the 1-1s.
You think
Lanowar elves, man, they're not that tough.
you think they would be able to
manage
tap into some sort of energy reserve?
They're tied to the land, to the forest.
Sorry, but this black swamp creature has too much trample, so he just too much damage real quick. I've been playing MTG Arena online, and I've been addicted for the last 5 days, so yeah. And as the final elf warrior is swallowed, the rest of the gladiatorial staff comes out, trying to quell the beast before it goes nuts on the crowd, and the beast is quickly brought back into the back. The very next fight is what can be considered a low-level tavern brawl. It's literally just two burly men punching each other in the face over and over until one of them falls. And it gets to the point where, man, it's not fun. But everyone's just watching these two men just punch each other in the face over and over and over and over. No defense. They're literally just taking turns punching each other in the face until one guy falls, completely unconscious. While the man standing victor gets his arm raised, and he too also falls on his face. And their two bodies are dragged out of the gladiatorial arena.
Glad I did not place a wager on that.
The next fight, which is the one you could have been in, is the triple threat from the three dwarven warriors from Uruk, the capital of the Dwarven Crown. It's a good fight. It's a fair fight. It's a fun fight. All of them are curiously brandishing no weapons. They're all of the martial variety. And this is a fun fight. They're doing flips, kicks, tricks, everything. But in the end, one of them stands tall. He's like, all right, I'll tell Mom I won. Come on, guys, let's go. And he drags his two brothers. As he drags his two other triplet brothers out of the ring. For money, man. They gotta do what they gotta do.
Yep.
And fighting in our co-main event, representing the law scale, we have Corporal Davidson! And it's a very familiar face, one you guys seen before.
What is a co-main event?
It's to inflate other people's egos, okay? There's really only one main event. But if you say there's multiple main events, it makes people feel better.
He's an associate producer.
Yeah.
Aha!
He's an executive delivery boy.
Boy.
Is this the one that interrogated us? No. This is not.
No.
No, that's Corporal. That's Anthony.
That's
No, James. James
James.
was like, Anthony was the drunk guy that you stick the poo paper down his purse. No, Davidson. Davidson's the one that got you guys out of the Senegian wasteland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Groovy.
versus this giant ogre. As this ogre just bounds through the
Oh God.
bounds through the DM screen, and this fight goes on for quite a bit.
Good.
Davidson is really messed up, but so is the ogre. But with one final fight.
Are you keeping track of the time?
Do I need to run down and re-bless my friend? Our friend's brother.
He's still in the waiting areas if you have to.
Okay,
Yeah.
I shall go do that.
Yeah, I'll say you do it right before his grand entrance.
I feel like it's something we would plan for that way.
Okay, so with one quick jab of his spear through the neck, out the mouth, Davidson is victorious. Oh man,
Very good.
he's just like, hey guys,
I really need
for
to know.
Salazar, and he walks out.
Well,
Does
We
he
need
yell
to find
that?
out if we
Okay.
what
I
happened.
believe that mine.
We need to make sure
That
our
did.
idiot friend got through.
What?
Oh, he's
No,
fine.
I'm down there. I'm just thinking about it.
And then you guys are downstairs right now. Baylor's like, and one of the attendants is like, all right, you're up soon.
Okay.
Just cracking his neck, like, whew, okay. Oh man.
You can do this. I'll give you a worthy.
I'm used to beating up people on the side, like in alleys and in like dank, dark palm fighting pits, but
What?
this is first time I've ever fought the champ.
I believe in you. I'm gonna reach his hands, like grab it. I'm gonna give him
Bardic inspiration. All right, he has 1d8, and plus he has blessing of the trickster. Man, this is gonna be close.
If she isn't
mean
that something
he?
Shame.
I'm so
It's all right, it's only been
doing
18
so
weeks.
well.
Yeah, it's only
We're
been
doing
18 weeks.
So,
Sometimes I even forget.
If you do your dance or your isn't there a like a glamour or something? We will be close enough for that to work.
This is a large coliseum, and it'd be within 60 feet. I think is it 30 or 60 feet for?
60.
I mean, if he comes in to the side, he'll get it. But if he gets out,
I'll stay right by right.
this is a large coliseum though, and it's a circular shape. So
Oh.
for you to sit in the VIP box, it only like is this general area. Plus, it's higher, so technically the crowd is getting your mantle of inspiration.
Are you in bardic inspiration?
Not bardic inspiration, mantle of inspiration, the one that gives temporary hit points.
I'm not. I haven't put on mantle.
I was just
or I haven't
asking if
done
it would work.
bardic inspiration.
Oh, mantle of inspiration wouldn't work, but bardic inspiration, yeah, it stays on him for 10 minutes.
Yes.
So yeah.
And no, I was gonna actually do something different. Okay.
All right. And finally, the main event, standing in the blue corner with the professional record of 23-0 from Eastboro, standing at 6'2", 220 pounds, Baylor Koufax. And he's like, all right, guys, let's go. And he walks.
Yeah.
Performance check.
Performance
Check. Are you gonna walk out with him too, or you just gonna stay?
I'm gonna walk out with him.
Okay, he has his own little
So-
posse. You're sitting in the VIP.
Of course I am.
So basically,
Okay.
here just a few.
I am crouched down behind EO,
Okay,
prepared
so
for my.
here's what I'm gonna do: a minor illusion, so it helps, so everyone can hear, almost like it's like a microphone thing. So they just start hearing, and it gets faster and faster and faster, and then here's this, boom, and then like.
As all this is going on, I have cast thaumaturgy all over the place, and bright lights and explosions.
Make a performance check with advantage with Chester's help. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got an 18.
nice. I got nat 20.
Oh yes!
It's like the grandest like WrestleMania entrance ever. It's like fireworks and the music and
Princes of the universe. Here we are, we're
sorry.
the princes of
There we go.
the universe, fighting for survival. We are the rulers of the world. Dun, dun, dun. Basically, and then I put on. We have enthralling performance,
Oh, okay.
and then I'm also putting mantle of majesty. So I almost become, as I'm playing, you see like a swirling light. Just as soon as it like that, the second rulers of the world. See this just light just come up.
Yeah.
And then it like swirls around just like it would be, and then Eo's face almost changes, becomes earthly. His hair looks like it's suddenly like lit from within. Like it's just, and it's swirling around him in red tendrils.
Somebody animate this.
And then like his normal garb changes from the normal guard to being almost like with leather, almost like vinyl pants and like loose fitting shirt, and it's like just looks unearthly.
People don't care about Baylor. People care about you.
And his normal looking acoustic guitar becomes like this giant black axe that just shines from within.
Man, way to upstage the fighter. Yeah. But no, when you first start off, the theme song just slow, and he was actually vibing to it. Like he has a little bit of rhythm being a fighter. He's like he walks out slowly, and the crowd is just silent. They're like, "What's going on?" The fighter in the blue corner never gets anything special, but as you basically just erupt in this magnificent performance with Chester blasting fireworks behind you.
Add the minor illusion.
Baylor is looking really impressive right now, wearing his monk robes, and standing beside him is his own brother right now, and he's and as you guys just stare out in front of this arena with that 20, well, everyone's basically doing the stomp clap to the song, and it's gotten to the point where Sebastian, make a perception check.
Hold on, it's
Perception.
It's 12.
12. In the VIP box, but to the other side, because the VIP box is a very long stretch of seats. Sitting on the complete opposite side of this VIP box, you notice a very regal-looking man in golden armor with a very familiar symbol you've seen at this point. Of the
Divine Light.
No, it is that of the Lost Scale,
Oh.
with the dragon and the sword balancing on the
Got it.
scales. Very dark, very familiar skin, but he does not look like Salazar. He is of that buzzcut hair, very scarred, tough, weathered-looking face, and he just giggling at this. He's like, "Oh, they're all that guy's gonna die soon."
So I finally finished the lesson.
Yeah.
And then just kind of fade back into
Yeah.
the darkness.
He's like, and Baylor waves back to you guys like, "That was awesome! That was awesome!"
He pays back by making it back.
Yes. Do not die,
Don't-
sir.
don't
I don't
die.
know that we
Yeah.
have enough gold, enough diamond dust.
Actually, that's when I,
smack-
did bardic inspiration, because that
I
part
smack
was
him
awesome.
across the chest. Shut up.
Oh, you guys, I love you guys so much. And then, as the crowd is starting to settle down now, you hear this hum, like this just ominous hum that just goes across the entire arena. Everyone's like,
I just start yelling, boo!
and
As
no, here's,
normal, actually, no, I keep it up, but it just basically just looks a little still, because I have to keep mental majesty
and
up. But
the man that you see
I go sit next to
sitting on the opposite side of the VIP box, his left, he's walked back down to the gladiatorial area.
Gotcha.
And then
Crazy
this hum,
culture.
it's almost like a hymn. Everyone's like, and everyone's just clapping to it. It's very angelic and kind of ominous the way they do it. But, and fighting out of the red corner with a record of 187-0, representing the Lost Scale. Everyone's like, yeah! Representing the Church of the Divine Light. Everyone's like, yeah! Your champion of 25 years, Ekstrom. And when he says Vaughn, everyone's just like, Vaughn, Walter, and you hear this sort of like the melodic stress, like swaying of like a violin. It's slow, and you see this gigantic marching band walk out, and all the puppets are gonna slow, and then you hear the beating of the.
do I recognize the violin player?
No.
Okay, good.
Dum, 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 dum,
Oh
dum.
my god.
And it's starting to pick up, dum, 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 and then the horns and everything. It's very similar to Dvorak's Ninth Symphony, or
Dvorak?
Dvorak's Ninth Symphony. And then walking out with their own pomp and circumstance, with mages casting fireworks into the air, you see this gigantic man.
Their performance wasn't as good as mine, I don't.
We only needed 2.
Quality over quantity.
And now you see wyverns flying in the air with these large banners that say Von Walter on it.
You.
He's supported by the military. They could go all out on their champ. And then basically on this giant, sort of like Julius Caesar's throne seat, coming out with this gigantic robe, is this man just covered in golden armor. And And as they lower this basically the seat down, a couple of the servants basically put their backs on the ground as he walks over them and puts some stuff on the ground.
I already don't like this guy.
And he drops his robes to the ground, putting his arms in the air, very Ric Flair-like, and everyone's like, Von Walter! Von Walter!
Well, brother, I hope he wipes the floor with him.
I already don't like him.
I'm starting to wish I poisoned him beforehand.
And you see Von Walter walk up to Baylor right now. They're both facing each other in the center with the announcer there, just trying to separate these two guys. The size difference is astronomical. This is Baylor. This is Von Walter. He is literally looking down upon him as you see
So
this.
myself and Sebastian? In real life, I mean?
6'2" versus 7'5". Yeah, so it's very good. And
Well, the bigger they are, the harder they.
And as he keeps them separate, Baylor readies his fighting stand, and Von Walter just stands there, not doing anything.
Oy.
Fight!
Okay.
Ugh.
All right,
I hope
so
he's got
this is
enough
going to
to-
be... Ooh, nice. Oh, Baylor has advantage with this. Oh, yeah, he's definitely going first. He's too quick. All right, so Baylor's going to go in, and he's going to... okay, yeah, it's this book. Okay. Stat blocks. All right. All right, so Baylor, with the blessing of the trickster, helps him out with his advantage.
And
of that.
dark inspiration.
And he has that D8. He's going to make 4 attacks on Von Walter with his unarmed strikes. So
And
first,
blessing of the trickster.
He's on
Yeah, he said that too.
that doesn't help the attack. It just helps.
stealth.
It helps his stealth. It helps his dexterity-related checks. That definitely, his very first strike punches against really, really tough armor, does nothing, but he transitions that punch into a swift elbow to the chest. Yeah, and it just dings right off the armor. He has 2 more attacks. That is a nat 20. Yes.
Ooh.
So what is his arm? Nice. That's good on arm strike damage. So double that. He deals 8 points to Von Walter with the 3rd strike.
This is going to be a long.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
Where
that
did
kind of
your brother receive his training?
And in the final attack,
That helped a little
The
bit.
fight's gonna happen for like 20 minutes. We can just discuss things.
that one misses, but he's going to make. He's going to use his key point to make this a special strike. So Von Walter needs to do a
So.
save.
How was the
Yeah,
performance?
no, he's fine.
Perhaps you
Bonus
shall.
is great.
Good.
You shall have a little
It's
more
amazing
table
from up
discussion.
here.
Yeah, my brother, Dad helped a little bit with that, as did many of the other city guards.
Thank you for your help, Chester.
Absolutely, that was the most
great.
beautiful performance.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, he
I was all
kind of stole the show. Yeah.
We
So
should have tripped
his
one of
4
these.
strikes, which is 1 punch, an elbow, and 2 swift kicks to the face of Walter, land. Whether or not they do anything. Now it's Walter's turn. Oh boy.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, no, I just.
He's going to make 3 attacks instead of 4.
We're just gonna have to see where this ends up now, aren't we?
Okay. That one misses as he brings this gigantic greatsword down, and Baylor's a little too quick, just jumps to the side with ease, makes the second attack. Dang, Baylor. He dodges the second attack with ease. 3rd attack. That one definitely lands. Reroll saving throw. Ooh, okay.
Too bad I can't transfer my luck.
Dang. He deals 18 points of damage to your brother. As he was able to dodge the 2 greatsword strikes with ease, the 3rd one comes with a little bit of flourish and technique as Von Walter swings his body around to the other way and stabs him right, sort of like on the side of his body for 18. Yeah, your brother's feeling that. So yeah. Let's see. Gotta do that. Okay.
It's bad we can't give him healing.
Is there anything unnatural about the other guy?
The champ?
Yeah.
Make a either perception or I'll allow you to do Arcana. Either or.
Mind if I
Ooh, can
go
I?
on perception?
Sure.
I'm gonna go on Arcana.
Oh,
No, I
How
got it.
much?
26 on perception.
Is this Arcana or Perception?
If I do Arcana, that would be 19. Perception would be 26.
Which one do you want to make this?
Is there anything, do you think, magical happening?
I'm not sure. You could use an inspiration point.
I could.
Yeah, why don't you
Perception-wise, under that armor
for
and just
26.
Yeah, and just looking at him, it seems natural. He's just really well
I
trained.
got a 17 Arcana.
Arcana, from what you can tell, just from it doesn't seem magical at all. Yeah, with the 17, it doesn't seem magical.
Can I sneak a spiritual weapon in there?
You can't cheat, unfortunately. I wish you could.
Although I am going to, just for the sake of it, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the other guy.
Roll a stealth check just to make this as sneaky as possible.
I don't have anything I can do.
I may want to use the other thing. Stealth. 13.
Do you need
13?
an inspiration point?
Yeah. What do you think?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Be
right.
safe.
I will use that.
Okay,
Just to,
sure.
do I get to take the
Take the
higher
higher.
one?
Take the higher.
Yeah, 13.
13. From what you can tell, no one noticed you. They're too focused on the fight.
Right.
As you cast Dispel Magic, I'll just assume you're in range. It's fine.
120 feet?
Yeah, you're
it's,
in range.
yeah.
I thought it was 60 for some reason. And you release Dispel Magic.
Mm-hmm.
It worked.
Okay.
For one thing, it worked. It definitely worked. It didn't cancel out, so you did stop something.
Well, perhaps
don't know what.
Perhaps I should do the same.
Are you going to
I
cast
shall
Dispel Magic?
discreetly cast Dispel
Yeah,
Magic.
a bunch of cheaters. All right, fine. All right, so
I
yeah.
gave him all the help he has.
So roll a stealth check just to make sure you're whether or not people see you.
I might need some inspiration.
Use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez, all right.
I'll allow you to take the higher. It's fine.
No, he got. Okay.
Stealth.
Can I aid by being a distraction?
How do you want to distract the crowd or the people in the general vicinity?
I start just standing on top of my chair, just shouting, just
Bella,
Yeah.
Bella.
Yeah.
I'm just like, Bella.
yeah.
Bella.
I'll say I'll let you have one more roll because of that. Okay.
17.
17. Whether or not you can't tell whether or not people see you, but from what you can tell, it's that. And you do another Dispel Magic.
So
You feel it work. You turned off something. You don't know what you turned off, but you turned off something. And yeah, now it's your brother's turn. He's going to.
I don't know if he's
He's
cheating.
going-
I think that they're cheating. They have a bunch of magic
Thank you.
on
I
him.
agree wholeheartedly.
So he's grabbing at his side right now, where the giant sword stabbed into him. Now he's gonna ready himself, and he runs at Von Walter, but he's gonna go in with like this sweeping low sweep kick to try to prone him. He's gonna do an unarmed strike. He's gonna make this a sweeping attack. Come on, Baylor. Oh yeah, that definitely lands. That's an armed strike. He burns a key point to make it a sweeping attack. Only 4 points of damage, but he's able to prone the champ.
Just to be safe, the two things that turned off were under or over level 4.
Under.
Any spell of 3rd level, meaning all of them, ends.
Oh, in that case, one of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
And if it's over 4, then you need to make a DC check.
correct.
If it's not, it's exactly at that butter range where you don't need to make checks. It's not an incredibly high level spell that's on him, but it's not exactly an incredibly low one either.
Okay,
Yeah.
just checking.
Yeah. And now he's prone, and now he's gonna make 3 more attacks on his face while he's prone. So this is gonna hurt with advantage on all 3. That lands. That definitely lands. And that lands again.
Do some damage.
I hope so.
And this gets +9. Oh, that's almost max on all of them.
I like the sound of that.
15,
told you. Itabi.
26 points of damage as
Oh!
basically after he sweeped down the champ. He's basically going Ip Man style, just repeating fists on his face while he's down for a big. And you see the crowd murmur. He's like, "This is the first time we've seen him bleed in years." Okay.
Is it actual blood?
It make a medicine check.
Just make sure he's not a vampire. Not one, it's a vampire. That guy's a vampire. Vampire.
In the
Vampire.
bright sun? Okay. Bright
Sebastian, I think you might need to go back to school.
Sebastian, no.
Oh my god, he might actually win. Oh, Jesus.
No.
Barry Law! Barry Law! Barry Law! Barry Law!
Kill the vampire!
The crowd below, he's like, shut the hell up.
You shut up!
Who? What?
So now it's. So now the champ is actually. After Baylor is he did the flurry of blows on him. He takes the rest of the move to get back to a safe range because he knows it's not good to be next to him. The champ in heavy armor just basically kips back up onto his feet, and now he's gonna spend his whole turn dropping all of his armors and his sword. He's going bare knuckle.
Oh, perhaps we have dispelled his armor.
You cheating pricks.
Hey, he was cheating too.
That's cheating.
yeah.
You're making your armor way less.
Okay, so he's
No.
gonna take the rest of his action to. He's going to take the dodge action.
No more,
So
no more AC.
his AC did lower.
Very low AC, I hope.
Yeah, he's a really tough guy.
He's a big guy.
He's a very big, tough guy.
Unless he has high dexterity too,
right.
which hopefully he doesn't.
So now it's Baylor's turn. He's gonna go back in. He's gonna go for another sweeping attack because it worked the first time. Oh, I think that. Yeah, that lands. They're burning our key point.
Back down.
No, you're going to go
Man,
back down.
I said wipe the floor with him.
This is Rocky 4.
this is Rocky 4. Basically, he's fighting Ivan Drago. He's fighting Ivan Drago.
Wait,
I've been drawn up.
when did that be
That's
Rocky
three, that's
3?
three.
That's 3.
No, 3 is
Drogo's-
Clubber Lang. 3 is
Yeah.
Mr. T.
3's Mr. T, 4 is Russian.
Oh, you're
Okay.
He fought
you're
Apollo
right.
Creed twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yes.
You're
He
right.
fought
you're right.
Apollo Creed twice.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't even follow Apollo.
all right.
All right, yeah, 3 more attacks to his face, Ip Man style. They all land. That one lands too.
Awesome.
Dude,
There it is.
technique versus might. Technique wins.
Yes,
cheating.
Shield always wins.
Oh man, that hurts. Another 21 points of damage to his face.
Yes.
Gold, anyone?
Okay,
I think the performance worked.
and this time he's your brother is actually going to. You see something glowing out of his fist, and you recognize this specifically you as the technique he's done before. The technique he's used on you before in practice. One that makes you incredibly immobile.
Stunning strike.
He's prepping it. He's not using it right now. So now it's Walter's turn.
I'm gonna
He's
have fun seeing this.
He's gonna stand back up. Your brother's still close by because he's prepping his stunning strike. Walter is not happy at all.
I wonder why.
Challenging fight.
He's gonna go for 3 attacks with his bare fists. Yeesh. That's 1 nat 20.
Oh.
That's a 17 that lands and 1 more attack. That one doesn't land. That's a 3.
Yeah, that 20.
That is very buff. Nat 20. Oh, wow. Okay. That is 12, 15, 17. 17 plus the modifier on top now. Your brother takes another 26 points of damage.
No saving throws in there?
No saving throws involved with this one. He comes in and just cold clocks your brother in the face. And you guys are close enough to the point where you see bits of teeth and just blood just splatter all over the wall, and the teeth just off the wall. And the second strike lands.
Is he dead? Is he going to die?
He's gonna be fine.
That's another 11 points of damage on the second one with no crit. Let me do some math.
I'm not done. I'm excited how to cast Healing Word.
Okay.
Kill the vampire!
Vampire.
He's Von Vampire!
Oh man.
You're the vampire. I'm going to join
You're lucky
in.
the third strike missed, but your brother's really feeling it.
I'm going to join in. I'm like, kill the vampire.
And then the people on the board are like, shut the hell up. talking about?
Try to distract.
Can we give your brother inspiration?
We did.
He hasn't used it yet.
Oh,
He
okay.
hasn't used it yet. So now it's your brother's turn. Really dazed, really walking. His eyes are incredibly glassy, and he's gonna try to use that stunning strike that he's prepping.
Use your inspiration.
That's what he's doing. Go
You're
D8 on top of it.
inspiring.
D8 on top of this one just to make sure. Actually, he can do it afterwards.
Yep.
He doesn't have to make it. He didn't need to waste it. So there.
Well, he could always add that to
the damage.
The damage.
Ooh.
So Walter takes another 8 points of damage, and now Walter needs to make a saving throw so he doesn't get stunned.
Miss it.
I'm guessing that 1d8 would have been enough to cold clock him.
Nope. Walter's holding strong.
I need curse.
Walter rolled a 9 on his constitution. Wait, no, what's his constitution? It's incredibly high. Let me double check the DC save on your brother. His constitution is not that high, actually. That's only a 15. What is your brother's key saving throw? This is very important. 13.
Inspiration. What about that other... Oh, yeah. Wait, saving throw?
You want to use inspiration so you force me to reroll? You could do that.
The blessing of the trickster doesn't...
No, it's a constitution
I don't
save.
know.
It's like a spell save DC. Monks have that, basically.
I'm just going to keep throwing it.
We'd have to roll less than 9.
Has to roll less than 9.
Probably has to roll a 7.
7 or lower, yeah. Do you want to use inspiration to make me re-roll my dice? You could do that.
Do we choose which one he uses?
He still has two attacks, but if he's stunned, then yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Alright.
Let's use the inspiration.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay, so you're going to force me to re-roll. See whether or not Von
Come on.
Walter gets stunned.
6.
I guess it's disadvantage.
So you have a 6 out of 20. That is 30% chance of Walter being stunned.
This is probably not going to work.
6.
Yes!
Wow. I swear. As your brother, in his limp, glass-eyed form, very similar to Rock Lee in this fight with Gar, is like, at this point, he's basically fighting with just sheer willpower. He's basically dazed and out. As this magical energy, his veins just glow and just releases into Walter. Walter just... And he just can't move. Your brother still has 2 more attacks.
Which have advantage and automatically crit.
Yeah, Your brother has advantage on the next 2 attacks.
Kick his ass!
Actually, next 3 attacks. He has 4 attacks. Yeah. But he's almost out of key points.
I may have had too much caffeine. It was fine.
That's a 19, not a 20. That was
But he's still auto crits though, right? You said?
Yeah.
against a stunned opponent?
creature? Yeah.
Go double check this. Stunned creature is incapacitated, see conditions. It can't move, can't speak, can't alter. Attack rolls have advantage on them. They don't get crit if they. Yeah. Yeah.
Was that like added in Xanathar or something?
No.
No.
Maybe I get the rules wrong. Part of
That's
D&D
another.
is
That's another
getting
18.
the rules wrong.
Good.
That one definitely doesn't land. That's actually dropped his AC plus the barely misses. That's a 50.
Wait, what about the Bardic Inspiration?
Oh right. That now it lands. So all 3 land.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
We're assholes.
Well, so is he.
But so is he.
Yeesh, I did not roll very well on the dice. So Walter takes plus 9 to this. So that is 12, 15, 17 points of damage to Walter.
And what was his previous hits? Because you said
He's taken 8, 4, 26, 8, 21, 8, 17.
Because I was the hit before. I thought I'd more.
Die soon.
I get it. I get
Yeah,
what you're
nice, dude. Man, as your brother just going to town on him right now, roundhouse kick, grabs his face, knee to the face, and as Walter is basically stunned until his next turn. Now he's unstunned. Walter is not happy.
Is it the end of his turn or the beginning of his turn?
So for monks, I'm pretty sure it's till end of turn. So Walter basically loses his turn.
Cannot take actions.
Yeah, but your brother's out of key points, so no more stunning strike, no more sweeping, no more. Double check.
Man has like 150 hit points.
Oh, it's not in this book. Darn it. Feel free to discuss feel free to discuss the disgusting nature of mixed martial arts while I
Too bad we can't help heal.
I just want some gold. Come on.
Yes, I would like lots of gold
I don't even
and a
care
living
about
brother.
that.
I do not wish to watch Kofax lose a family member
Well,
today.
yes.
I don't think anyone wants to see that.
Nor
Okay,
does
here you
our
go.
audience.
Key empowered strikes, stunning strike, target Messina. Until the end of their next turn. So yeah, Walter loses a turn. Walter lost a turn. As you see him basically struggle to get out, his face is bloody. The whole crowd is like, half the crowd is split now. One side's like, let's go Baylor, let's go Walter, let's go Baylor, let's
Kill the
go
vampire!
Kill the vampire. And the people on the box will say, shut up.
I've joined in at this point.
All right, so now Baylor's gonna go for his 4 attacks. Yeah. It's getting close. It's very close.
I am
Your brother was at a huge disadvantage, by the way, but
I know.
yeah.
We did
This is why we wanted to even the odds. That
Yeah,
is
you did even the
exactly
odds,
what
but he's still not in good shape. That is 1 misses. That's a nat 1. That's a 17. That one lands.
Should we do last inspiration on that nat 1?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Let's
so-
do it.
Okay. You guys are out to save Kovax's brother.
It's
This
a
is what
worthy
we
cause.
do. It's a worthy cause.
Turned into a 12 with the modifier. That lands because he dropped his armor. Yeah, so 2 more attacks to see if these ones land. That's another nat 1.
Ugh,
That one's a 3. So 2 land. It's better than 1 landing.
Yeah.
fair enough.
So it gets +3 to these 2 each. Nice roll. Very good roll. That is another 17 points to Walter. Walter is starting to stumble. Your brother, in his dazed state, goes for a left and a right hook. Those miss, but then he comes in with a sweeping roundhouse kick to his face. Gets him. Comes back with another kick. Walter's teeth are basically just dangling by little bits of sinew, and the whole crowd is now the crowd started leaning towards your brother. More crowd, more. Your crowd's like, let's go Baylor, and other people chanting, let's go Walter. Is starting to get drowned out by Baylor.
Kill the vampire!
You're a part of the minority now!
Man, Walter's getting messed up. Okay, but Walter gets his turn back.
It's a turn.
I don't have healing word.
Sorry, gotta do math.
I did not prepare.
I could do really
Okay.
good, but I'm not sure that would be. That might forfeit your
Yeah.
brother.
All right, so now Walter, in a fit of absolute rage,
I hope this helps dissipate.
picks up his arms like this. He's gonna try and grapple your brother. So, but your brother does get advantage against dexterity saving throws because of Blessing of the Trickster. So, this is going to be a grapple. That's a high grapple. That's a 19 total. Your brother gets advantage on this, though. Let me check his dexterity saving throw. Now he has to beat 19. What's his dexterity saving throw? +5. Okay. He's very... Actually, yes, +5. He's very stealthy. 18.
The bear hug.
Bear hug.
I'm guessing, too bad I can't use my luck points for that.
You can't. Wait, actually, you could... Only if it's attack against you, you
Yeah.
can use luck.
Well,
He catches your brother in a grapple.
we tried.
Hold on 1 second. 1 sec. I might have something.
Okay.
Pause.
He has 2 more attacks after the grapple.
Now I'm starting to wish we saved the inspiration.
I don't know if I'll. Where will I even find this? Just roll the next ones, I guess.
Okay. He's gonna do something that I really wanted to try on you guys for a long time after a grapple. He's going to make a crushing attack.
Maybe we should wait for...
Yeah, hold on. I'm
Okay.
at the page.
I mean, I would.
Nope, I can't do that. And nope, never mind.
All right, so your brother needs to succeed.
So I'm guessing he didn't get a proficiency for like his saving throw or anything.
He
like
did. It added up to exactly 18 versus the 19 on the grapple. I rolled really well on the grapple. So he's gonna have to roll a Constitution saving throw against the crush.
Crap.
Blessing of the trickster does nothing, right?
It helped him with his dexterity saving throw. He got advantage, but he still rolled lower than what he should have
We
gotten.
got a 13 then.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he did get a 13. So-
Well, can't rain all
So-
the time.
This is the Constitution saving throw for your brother.
Oh, please get it.
That's pretty good. Hold on. What's his Constitution modifier? This is close.
Way too much stuff here.
Yeah, only a +1.
Oh.
Total of 15. Yeah, this is not gonna be fun.
Well,
It was nice knowing him for the 30 seconds that I met him.
it was good knowing.
Well, it depends on
That
how
was-
dead he
that
is.
does 21 points of damage.
Ouch.
As you literally watch right in front of you, your brother's face just turn completely red, beet red, then into a very, very light purple color. As you hear this,
I can't.
and you hear this
I can't-
crunching sound right in front of you. And your brother's doing everything. He's taking his fingers at the front and jabbing it into like Walter's eyes. But
Is there a way we can go down and like stop it? Or
if you want to jump down, you can. But
Screw it, I'm jumping down.
Oh jeez.
you jump down. Onto
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
Oh wow! We just got a huge donation of bits from the
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn.
Please use.
2,000.
Can we please use that for the inspiration for his Constitution saving throw?
Do you want to? You got 4
Yes,
minutes.
please.
Okay.
Yes.
Use one, and then perhaps a second, and then
dex
perhaps a third.
Or even for the dex saving throw, you can be using it.
Oh well, he's this is for the con save.
Okay.
So okay. So re-roll on that. That is a 19.
Yes!
He only takes half damage.
Well,
I'll take it.
Okay.
Still, he's
For
still
11.
Might die. How much?
Does it roll up or wait? Is it round up or down?
Down. You're right.
So 10.
So 10.
Still.
Okay. And at this point, your brother is just wiggling out of the bear hug. His face is beet red and purple, and and you see Walter just turn around, just sort of laugh at you guys, and for his final attack, he's gonna lift them in the air.
Wait, I thought I was jumping down.
Do you still want to jump down?
Whoa.
That even if he survived, even if he made the saving throw, he wasn't going to. He's gonna fall unconscious after this.
I have spare the dying.
Yeah. It's like, screw it. If he's not going to survive this, I might as well just go down and rubber keep from killing him.
Okay, so you jump down. What are you gonna do? And the whole crowd is like, "What the hell?" And all the attendees are trying to run out right now to stop. And the whole crowd is booing right now on the interference. What are you doing?
I'm going to... I guess I'm just going to jump up and clock him in the face.
Okay, get a punch.
I was like, oh, no,
Okay.
good idea.
I cast invisibility, and I am jumping down, and as a reaction, I can feather fall to the ground.
Okay.
I want
Okay.
Invisible.
Yes.
Do I see him do this?
No,
Yeah.
I'm
No.
invisible.
He's invisible.
I mean, do I see him like disappear or something?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna just be able to just cure him, keep him from dying. Is invisibly.
Okay.
Invisibly is I'm going to try and.
Okay. Make a stealth check with advantage. So Walter doesn't perceive that you're walking on like sand and making like foot.
Stealth is 13.
13.
Actually, it's probably.
Walter's perception isn't very good. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
And it was 15.
Yeah, you're fine.
Stealth is 15.
You're fine. As you jump down, you clock Walter in the face.
I knew he was doing that. I probably wouldn't have done that.
So
I will say for the sake of just like drama, go ahead, roll an unarmed attack on Walter.
I'm just like, okay, well, this is,
I'm gonna lucky that.
sure.
I think we are all going to jail.
You are going to jail.
I miss.
As your desperation
I didn't do anything.
neither did I.
as your desperation
I don't know.
kicks in,
It's just like, oh.
of just the thought of losing another family member to you is just overbearing. As you hop down into the pit and you basically punch Walter, completely whiffed, and you just basically fall onto the gladiatorial pit. Sebastian, you're down there, and you're basically just you're right in front of them as they're doing the bear hug. All the attendant gladiators are running out right now, trying to secure you.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Oh my god! You stay visible if you cast spells. It only goes away if you get
Attack spells.
attacked. Yeah. All right.
Good, I'm a
Wounds.
distraction.
Good. Cast your wounds.
Oh, jeez. This is interesting.
So
Well, hey, we are chaotic.
Why
too.
didn't you cast Cure Wounds from the box?
Because he has to
Why
touch
did-
him.
have to-
Doesn't touch him.
Oh,
Healing
okay.
word is
Yeah,
ranged.
Why didn't you do this earlier?
Fine, I see them, I raise my hands, I back
think
up
I'm
and
gonna
surrender.
do
So,
So actually, before you do the cure wounds, Walter sees all of this, and he basically just sort of like throws your brother to the ground. He starts walking towards you right now, and the rest of the attendants have to keep him away from you, and the crowd is booing. They're throwing like things into the ring right
So
now.
13 points of healing.
13 points of
So
that
if I-
was clutch. Yeah.
So if I
gonna run away.
could I go kill the vampire and use healing word?
Your healing word is kill the vampire? Okay, that works. Cast healing word?
Doing it under discreetness, okay?
I would say with the craziness
third
that's
level.
going on, don't even roll for stealth. Yeah, go ahead. Cast.
I raise my hands and surrender, just backing up.
I quietly back into the crowd and go back down towards the arena betting chamber and collect my winnings and leave.
So what was your, actually you do get
For my
paid.
fight.
For your fight, add 150 gold pieces.
Wait, what is it now? It's 1d.
So it's 1d4. So if you cast it at third level, it's 3d4s.
3d4s.
Plus your modifier, which is +5.
Okay. Where did my
D4, okay. Man, you guys, I swear. That was clutch, though. That was clutch.
5, 8, 13.
And you
Another
know, we should
13
have talked this through earlier.
Yeah.
I have a free invisibility.
Oh well, that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
So I just So I just that's just like kill the
vampire.
vampire.
Yeah. As you are being dragged away by gladiators, I would say for the sake of this, just take like 10 points of damage as they're just beating the crap out of you to get you out of the ring.
I surrendered!
Nah,
They
no
are
one knows.
upset.
They are upset. You ruined a championship fight, man.
Oh.
And you just see this death glare from the champ Von Walter. But behind Van Walter, you see your brother just standing back up on his 2 feet. He's like, ah! And he's just standing back, and the crowd is basically kind of mixed right now. As they remove you from the ring and toss your ass back out into the sea.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to continue this fight. It was technically Walter's turn. He used one action for the grapple for the crush. He has one left. Okay, he's gonna go back and try to re-grapple your brother.
I thought he approached Koufax, attempted to go for him.
He did, but as they were dragging him away, he just death glaring, going back to his brother.
So, would he have enough movement to get back to him, is the question.
As the DM, I say yes.
Okay.
Man, that's a horrible grapple. Yeah, there's no way with blushing on the trick. Yeah, your brother just slips right out of it.
Well, now he's got what 23 extra.
Your brother went from 0 to 26.
Well, if we are all being silly, I mean, I guess I could cast something invisible and go walk and stand around him for the fight and give him a little bit of blessing. Let's see, what do I have here?
Do you seriously want to do that?
I'm thinking I might.
Okay.
What?
Well, it's your brother's turn. 4 attacks.
Yes, actually.
Man, these are all terrible.
I cast Bless.
Okay, so you get
Invisible
the
on myself and Bless.
on your
on
brother.
on
Okay.
brother.
All right, so I forgot the number, so I'm gonna have to re-roll these each with a D4.
I don't even, never mind, I don't even have to be invisible for that one or near him. Hold on, there might be something better.
Okay, then make a stealth check to make sure that
Flipped wounds.
that you're doing this.
Before I do any of this, I'm not going to cast the inflict wounds on him. That would make me uninvisible.
That's true.
Yeah, I just do Bless. Invisible and Bless.
Okay, sure.
Wait.
So you go invisible first, then you're gonna cast Bless. Okay, so for the sake of this, just make a stealth check because now they're really, with advantage. Now they're really making sure there's no more interference with advantage. Stealth.
11?
Yeah, I don't think you get any modifiers on the
Yeah.
stealth. From what you can see, no one can tell that you did it. Yeah.
I'm gonna invisibly get to where like I can like walk behind a pillar and then come out the other side visible.
Yeah.
Like in the back by the betting area, so I'm right there in front of the line to get my money,
Okay. Yeah.
and I'm visibly there.
Yeah, you're visibly there. That's fine. And as the people are counting, everyone's just running back and they're like, "No, the fucking bet." They're like, "Did you see what happened? No, the bet." And everyone's like, "No, once you place your money down, we can't null the bet for any reason." And everyone's just mad right now that interference happened. So you put Bless on the brother, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it has to roll a d4 on top of each of these now.
Yep.
That is a 19. Is only one? How long does Bless last?
Bless is for 10 minutes, I believe. Hold on. Up to 1 minute.
Up to 1 minute.
Whenever they make an attack or saving, they can add, roll d4 and add to every single one.
Okay, So that's
So it's
one.
like
That's
10,
a 19.
So it's 10 rolls.
That lands.
Or 10 rounds.
That's a 12. That doesn't land. That's a nat 20. It's out of key points though, and that's only a 8. So one lands and one is a nat 20. Man, you guys are the king of fight fixing.
Well, he
To
was
be
the king
fair-
of fight
To
fixing.
be fair, the other one was fixing the battle. He had it.
You can
completely
wear
stacked.
magical armor in. You're allowed to bring in whatever you bring in, but outside interference is a one whole other thing.
Well, you know us.
Jesus
We don't care. We don't
Christ,
get.
that's gonna hurt.
We don't get really care about rules.
29 points of damage total to Walter.
Oh,
Damn.
God.
Yeah. Oh man. Your brother comes in with 2 more strikes. One to the gut, and this time he throws technique out of the way, just side headbutts Walter like right on the lower chin, and Walter's like really stumbling back right now. He is messed up. And your brother just basically readies himself for the final attack. Walter walks up to him, does another grapple.
Kill the vampire!
That's a nat 20.
Inspiration!
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dwendolyn.
Dwindling.
Gwendolyn.
That's a nat 19.
Inspiration!
No, use it once.
No.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't nat 20 this time.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
But it was.
Grabs him. Now he has to.
Oh yeah,
Well, he has
that's big. That's twice the.
So that's a 19. Your brother gets advantage on the dex save because of Blessing of the Trickster.
God.
You guys
Plus-
really break this.
And he also gets +4 on top.
Oh,
of
plus
that.
is plus saving throws.
Yeah, this is the same.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I rolled a 2 and a 5. So,
He gets to re-roll them, right?
no, he rolls twice.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
If we use inspiration on that!
You could use
Yes,
inspiration on that.
I do believe we should on that.
Inspiration!
Do it.
Whatever.
My
I
God.
saved the brother.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
this is
How
because-
much?
When you are saving life, there is no limit.
3 and an 11.
Okay, it's just meant to be, guys.
Oh, come on!
4. Oh,
Yes.
you're right. That's a 1. So that's a 12.
12 plus 5, that's 18.
So he's caught. Now he has to make a Constitution saving throw for the final. This is the final action that Walter can. Yes, this is the final one he has. Can he survive the crush? Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna see if I can also just.
That's a 10. He's going to take.
Inspiration!
We could on that one. This
on
would
that
kill him, would it not? Or get close.
Possibly.
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 Because last time it would have killed it. Because what's he at? What's
Your brother was
right
at 5 when he took the crush.
Yeah.
What's he at right now?
26.
He possibly could still.
Or he gets one more. Let's just.
We
we
could
go.
wait.
Yep.
See what happens.
Oh, okay. It's not too great. That is 14, 16, plus the modifier. Actually, no modifier on this one. The brother takes 16 points of damage.
10 points left.
10 points left. As you see, it's the similar side. His face is turned beet red, and you just hear the crunching of bones, and everyone's like, Walter, crush! Walter, crush! Walter,
Kill the
Walter needs a big fat hand across the face.
I'm just like stressing out outside because I know I'm out of the city. I can hear the cheers. Like, ah!
Okay. And now it's your brother's turn. He's gonna try to break out of the grapple
Oh, wait.
with advantage on this. Yeah, he can. He's allowed.
I can hear the crowd at this point, so I'm just like getting closer to the arena.
9 and a 10.
This is for
Should
what?
we use the inspiration or no?
Yes.
Yep. Let's use the last one.
He does get
We have
advantage
to-
on
we
this
have
too.
to- we have
So I'm
one
rolling
more.
2 because of Blessing of the Trickster. 4 and an 11.
Oh, come on!
I'm not lying. I'm sorry.
So what, that's like a 6
I don't have anything
well, no,
else.
six.
total or...
The total comes out to
Plus the D4s.
D4 on top. First. That's 1. So with his modifier on top, that comes out to, I think it might just be enough. What's the modifier on this? 3. 3,
6.
4, 15. Barely misses it. Saving throw is 16 on the crush. Actually, no, it's the break out of the grapple. I rolled a 19 on that. No, it's not to break out. He can't break out of the grapple for this one.
I'm confused.
No, he's trying to break out of the grapple, not resist the crush.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no. And that's basically his turn.
What was EO doing?
You're still watching.
Just wondering if you have the anything that adds that +1.
I was.
Doesn't he still have the D8?
No,
He used it.
Oh.
He used it for the to change the I think it was a 7 to a 15 to land on hit.
Well, I was going to
Grapple becomes 0. Condition ends after he breaks the grapple.
hideous laughter, but I'm not going to do it because it's just too. It would be too
Yeah.
Obvious.
obvious. Or I could probably do healing word again, but I would.
All right.
It's really that's way too.
So
way too.
it's Walter's turn. He's gonna one of his actions is gonna be the crush. He has to resist it. This is close.
Plus the D4.
Oh, right.
I'm really stressing out right now.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he resists it. Only takes half damage.
God.
Which
Well, which could still
10.
kill him.
It could be still 10. So,
I'm going to ready another healing word. At level 3.
wow. You're really lucky he resists, but this is still a lot. This is 10, 19, 21, half round down 10. As Walter picks your brother up into the sky, pressing him against the air, and everyone just screams, "Walter, crush!" And he just drops your brother against his knee like Bane against Batman.
Yeah.
And your brother just goes limp. And everyone's like, "Walter!"
Has he tossed him to the ground yet?
Yeah, he's on the ground.
Invisible as fuck. I run in and I go, spare the dying.
Okay. He's stable. He's stable.
Yeah, I also do a healing word on him.
Yeah. As the rest of the gladiators are dragging the what is your brother to the back, it's like, and as they're pulling him back, and I'm
I
guessing
got
you as
13. Also got 13.
okay, so I'm guessing as invisible, you're gonna follow them in. So they bring him back. He's like, "Oh, time to toss another one down the body." Oh, he's alive.
Yep.
Damn, this is the first guy to ever survive Walter. Damn. And the rest of the crowd is, "Walter, Walter, Walter,
Wow.
Walter."
I believe her.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and get the money I won from T'Challa's fight and just
Yeah.
the other 100.
So
gold, just,
that was
that.
you gained 50% back. What was your bet on Chester's fight?
10.
10.
10 gold.
So you get 5 gold back.
Okay.
So 15.
15.
Yep.
So you know,
So mark off all the money you guys put down on the Baylor fight.
At least I get
I
16.
came up.
At least I get 15 back.
Yeah.
yeah. Just got
Man.
15.
What were the odds on
and,
Vela?
1%.
1%?
9 to 1 odds. Yeah, it was
like
So, I mean,
11%.
I lost 100 gold.
I'll be completely honest with you because I can share this now. Baylor walked in with 60 HP. Von Walter 163.
And how much?
knew it was over
How close
150.
was he
Yeah.
to being?
Walter only had 5 hit points left.
God dang. We could have made so much money.
Could have, but unfortunately he didn't.
Well,
He tried.
Sorry for wasting all our inspiration.
well, no. We could have had to deal with the
saved
fact that your brother was so far dead. I could not have done anything about
Yeah.
it.
And as they bring your brother back, you've already been tossed out of the arena, but you see a
Yeah, I'm
very beaten Baylor just like rise from his prone position, like, oh god, that everything hurts. Everything hurts.
I do the old walk behind the pillar trick and reappear. Thank you, Sebastian.
Everything hurts. Oh my god.
Yeah,
And then I lay my
I
hands-
did heal him for.
Yeah.
And
But
then
he's,
points.
I mean,
know,
going
he's
through what
fucked
you
up.
went through.
Yeah.
Messed up
And I
with
do
me.
go, I'm like, oh,
He's
let
messed
me
up.
let me see how that hurts, and I cast Cure Wounds on
Yeah.
him.
As do I.
13.
In fact,
I also do cure wounds as well.
16
Actually.
plus 4, 20.
cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay, yeah, you guys
That
I also
after
do
this.
cure wounds at third
Yeah.
level as well.
Go ahead.
I'm sure
are
Walter's
messed
getting cured as well.
Yeah, while he's getting cured in his private
What?
VIP room.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
10
Gotcha.
plus. I got 15.
Where's Christian? Where's that little
What?
idiot?
Who?
He got tossed out of the arena.
Kovacs.
Oh. I don't know.
Why the hell did he interfere in my match?
Gene.
He didn't want you to die. He cares.
Ah, God damn it.
You are his big brother.
I guess I should thank him.
You are still alive, sir. Thanks to your brother and his wise decision-making.
Oh, God.
And the divine Sebastian.
Well, that was part of his
Is that your ring
decision-making.
name? maybe you should fight Walter next.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
I think you
I
should.
don't know.
I really think you should.
I would need boots of speed to be able to run away from him and cast spells.
Well, funny that I have this ring.
No, I don't.
So you guys dispelled on his armor. He had a +2 AC to his armor, and he also had a he had an enchantment on his sword that lets it turn into flames if he wanted to. Yeah, if he wanted to. But he dropped it anyway, so he still whooped your brother's ass. So sorry.
Well,
It was
he
a
had
very close fight.
3
Yeah, that was
times
a
the
close
hit
fight.
points.
Yeah, he also had 3 times hit points.
He did have 3 times the hit points, but he's like,
Oh my god.
"Where's my brother? Bring him in here, please. Just bring him in."
I'll go find him. I'll see if I can. I'll go in.
Oh, I thought we were already talking to him.
I'm outside in the city.
Oh,
He's
that's right.
tossed
That's
out,
Right. You're
yeah.
tossed out. Well,
Well, maybe you should actually. You know what? He got tossed out. Why don't you just come with us back to the Slytherin Cauldron?
what do they pay you if you've survived the fight?
I mean, 187 instances in 25 years. I don't think so, but
Should ask.
Even the loser gets paid in these fights.
the loser usually never walks out alive.
Well,
you
then
did.
you
That's
should.
quite a feat.
Yeah, I'll inquire about that, but I need to see my brother first. Oh, God.
Wonder if I get paid anything as the
Where is the
entertainer.
Kofak?
I owe you all. I owe you all.
Perhaps we should head back to the hotel.
We should head back to Slytherin Cauldron.
Yeah, and you guys walk out the arena. All the other gladiators and the staff just give you guys the stink eye. They're like, just.
Wait, I didn't do anything. I didn't do it to you.
Why are you
You're
looking at-
not. You
We are
haven't
companions of a man.
You are companions of a man who kind of ruined a championship match, but it turned out to be a very entertaining match. But still, you ruined a championship.
I'll
match.
fight you next. Any takers? You saw me in the match, in the ring. Keep giving me that stink eye. We'll go around.
Chester, make a perception check as you leave the arena.
18 plus.
Yeah, you see a little kid run up to you. He's like, "Hi, I saw your fight. Can I get your autograph?
Why, of course.
Will you be fighting again soon?"
If the time comes, I will. If they have a good fight and it sounds like fun, I will see you in this arena again.
I'll be there to cheer for you.
Remember, my name is Chester the Jester.
Chester the Jester. Maybe we could work on your nickname. Yeah. A Crusher Van Walter is way cooler, but yeah.
Not if I
Chester.
take him first.
Yeah.
Oh, Chester.
Okay. And the kid runs off really happy with his
But
autograph.
hey, you at least got some followers. I currently got.
You whooped Mr. Jones' ass.
In a most hilarious way.
Yeah, he had no chance. He had no chance. And as you guys are leaving the arena with Baylor in tow, the people are starting to file out of the arena as well, and they really just pay you guys no mind because they kind of see this as like, yeah, is he really credible challenge? We don't know. Whatever. He got lucky. Moving on to the next one for Walter to crush.
I feel like we should put up announcements that the next performance, if you enjoyed tonight's opening
Come to
arena,
the Slytherin
come
Cauldron.
to the Slytherin Cauldron and enjoy
Wanna,
our
like,
friends.
Perhaps a thaumaturgy.
thundering
Sure.
call.
As you thaumaturgy, the sounds like, if you like the performance, come to Slytherin Cauldrons and see you. And you guys really upstaged him, but yeah.
Yeah, come and see you as private performance.
So
at
as
the
you're
Slytherin
basically on the
Cauldron.
outskirts of the arena, you see the rest of the party and your brother walk towards you with a slight limp to his back. He's like,
I can fix that.
really, man? Really? Come here. Bro, man.
No, not bromance. That is
Brotherly
That's
love.
sibling. That's just sibling love. Well, you know.
I
it's
should
good to have
thank you, but I
family.
should slap you at the same time. I didn't need your help. Maybe I did. I don't know.
I do have a little hand.
Well, hey, why don't we go back to Slytherin Cauldron and get some water?
You know what? That sounds good. Ah, my back. Ah, God. Ah. Promise me one thing, all right?
Yeah?
Don't be dumb like me and fight Walter. You'll be fine.
Not until the next level or two.
I don't know. He's pretty strong.
We come back in a couple of months.
You go in the ring with 2 invisible friends.
Both of you.
I was dumb enough to bet on you first anyway, so
Wait,
see when that happens.
how much did you put down?
Too much.
Doesn't matter.
Thought I'd give you an ego boost.
He's got a persuasion. His persuasion's a 2. He's way too beat up to care right now.
I was, as quiet as I am, I was always the more well-spoken brother.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's, we're just gonna go back to the cauldron and...
Yeah. As you guys head back to the cauldron, and you sit down, Silas is just, hi, who is he? He's walking with a bit of a limp right now.
What's Baylor? Baylor Colfax?
The one in the fight?
Yes.
And you're alive. Are you the champ?
No.
Oh.
My fault.
Unfortunately, he did not win, but he won by living.
He won the moral victory.
You know what?
But hey, we might just be filling up your tavern.
But in that case, drinks for everybody. How's that sound?
I'll take
We got a fighter in here, a future celebrity. Maybe you'll beat Walter the next time, and your brother's just like. And that's where we're gonna end for today. Just a little short, a more fun, uplifting episode, I guess, if you consider this uplifting. Yeah.
Thank you, Gwendolyn.
Yes,
Thank you,
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn. Thank you, Ren Camel, for the awesome
Yes.
inspirations. Thank you for Misfit Toys for the 300.
Y'all
You are
helped
awesome.
keep a man alive today.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And we still have one inspiration left.
You do. Any
And-
parting words before we leave?
And we had quite a performance.
Yes.
And I believe we get to begin with a beautiful performance next time, because that is where we are at in our story.
Yeah.
Yes,
Indeed.
I said.
I'm looking forward to it.
So again, thank you guys for watching. We have subscribed to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Prime account. You probably know that by now.
Yeah, I usually say it every episode.
Yes, and also Tuesdays we have Waterdeep Dragon Heist,
Yes.
provided the TwitchCon plague doesn't completely destroy everyone else that's here.
Also, it'll be my birthday. Woo!
Woo!
Hey, happy birthday, Greg.
So, also one thing to say for you guys, the Gloomhaven board game playthrough episode 1 is out there now. We have another second episode going to YouTube on Wednesday.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right.
I'm gonna look forward to watching the first episode because I haven't yet. But
Yeah.
Have a great
Alright.
day, guys.
Have a great
All right.
day. Remember always to save your brother. All right.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.